All right, we are here. We are here. We are getting ready for season 2 of House of the Dragon. I wrapped up together all my season 1 videos so you can watch them all in one go. And that's what we're doing here. So yeah, thanks for being here. I'm wicked excited for season 2. Woo!
As the first century of the Targaryen dynasty came to a close, the health of the old king was failing. Tragedy had claimed both his sons, leaving his succession in doubt. The old king called a great council to choose an heir. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen.
It is declared Prince Viserys Targaryen remain Prince of Dragonstone.
The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
I never read the book, so I don't really know too much about what this is about, and I only watched Game of Thrones once a while ago. Okay, thanks for telling me that. I'm so excited that we're gonna be able to see multiple dragons in this, and I hope they all look different from each other. This looks awesome. And I like that they're using like a remix version of the old song.
Welcome back, Princess. I trust your ride was pleasant.
Does he have pegs in his neck? The dragon? The shape of the carriage is so cute.
You know I don't like you to go flying while I'm in this condition.
You don't like me to go flying when you're in any condition.
Oh, she's about to have a little sibling.
You will lie in this bed soon enough for an era.
She looks like 12. Okay, she looks like 15.
I'd rather.
The childbed is our battlefield. We must learn to face it with a stiff lip.
Shall we discuss the heirs tournament?
Well, the Maester's named a prediction hold, Mouse.
We feel that our forecast is as accurate as it can be.
The tourney will take the better part of a week. Before the games are over, my son will be born. And my heir will soon put all of this damnable hand-wringing to rest himself.
Sparo trivo se gauma kepus.
Nuos demivos madulario, Oximus. I brought you something. Turn around.
I like him, but I'm afraid they're gonna start to get creepy together.
You and I both own a small piece of our ancestry.
You're not always like this when you're worried. You're worried your father is about to overshadow you with a son.
I only worry for my mother. I hope for my father that he gets a son.
This position.
If her mother has a son, will her or if her mother has another daughter, will her father kill her?
Is it healing?
It has grown slightly,
You?
Your Grace.
We've sent inquiries to the Citadel. They are searching the text for similar cases.
It's a small cut from sitting the throne. It's nothing.
I thought it's not good to get cut on that throne.
You're unworthy!
We should leech it again, Megan.
It's a wound that refuses to heal, Grand Maester.
Has there been any word from your dear brother?
I'm sure he will re-emerge for the tourney.
You do understand.
I missed his name.
Nothing will cause the babe to grow a cock if it does not already possess one.
This child is a boy, Emma.
Yeah.
I'm certain of it.
I hope so.
I've lost one babe in the cradle, had 2 stillbirths and 2 pregnancies ended well before their term.
Oh
And
wow.
twice as many years. But I've mourned all the dead children I can.
He would either have to kill her or accept that they might lose the throne. Oh, okay. So this baby is not gonna be a boy.
When I took command of the watch, you were stray mongrels.
My brother's city has fallen into squalor. Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive.
No longer.
His armor looks really cool. I can't wait to see it in the daytime. Or like in the actual light. Is he just cutting the butt? Oh, did he cut his ween off? What is that? Are they actually going after bad people or are they just going after people? Gross.
There's an unprecedented roundup of criminals of every
Fucking
ilk.
brutal.
Your brother made a public show of it.
Yeah, he did.
Until
I know
Prince
it was
cannot be
brutal
allowed
and
to
it was
act
bad,
with
but
this
it
kind of
looked really
unchecked
cool.
impunity. You are to explain your doings.
The watch was enforcing the Crown's laws.
Making a public spectacle of wanton brutality is hardly in line with our laws.
Do you want them mugged, raped, murdered? You mightn't know this unless you left the safety of the Red Keep, but much of King's Landing is seen by the small folk as lawless and terrifying.
Did he actually do something good? I can't tell because it looks so fucking
Our city
bad.
should be safe for all its people.
If only the prince would show the same devotion to his lady wife.
Oh, he does have a
She's not been
wife.
seen in the Vale or at Runestone for quite some time.
I think my bronze bitch is happier for my absence. In the Vale, men are said to fuck sheep instead of women. I can assure you, the sheep are prettier.
Dear me. You made a vow before the Seven to honor your wife in marriage.
He's an asshole.
Really rare to use.
Still like him.
If you're in want of a woman to warm your bed, your own lady wife passed recently. Did she not?
Otto.
Wow.
You know how my brother makes sport of provoking you. Must you indulge him?
My apologies, Your
You're
Grace.
reprimanding him for
This
this?
castle has, at great
Okay.
expense, better than my mother.
They didn't skimp on money. Did you see that table in there? Like the whole set design. This is everything is detailed and just looks so good.
Queen Emma has begun her labors.
Oh, I don't need to clap. Not in front of a microphone. I don't need to clap.
Upon all combatants.
Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, I would humbly ask for the favor, the queen who never was.
Good fortune to you, cousin.
I would gladly take it.
Lord Stokeworth's daughter is promised to that young Tarly squire. They're to be married as soon as he wins his knighthood.
I heard that Lady Eleanor is hiding a swollen belly beneath her dress.
Ooh. I love that angle that they just gave us for that. That was so cool. And everyone's costumes. I've just been staring at everyone's costumes. They're all so different from each other. Like everybody's. The costume design must have been fucking wild on this set. What? His armor looks so good. I remember from the trailer. It looks amazing. I thought the dragon things on his chair were on his shoulders, and I'm like, that's awesome. They're on his chair. That's so cool.
Prince Daemon Targaryen chooses Sir Gawain Hightower of Old Town, eldest son of the Hand of the King.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fall off. Okay. Oh, he just tripped the horse? Yeah, that seemed kind of cheap as fuck. Okay. I'm glad he didn't break the horse's legs. I don't know, seemed a little cheap, but whatever.
Now, I'm fairly certain I can win these games, Lady Alicent. Having your favor would all but assure it.
Good luck, my prince.
Is Alicent not his daughter, his daughter?
What's happening? The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the babe have failed.
I don't think
Emma.
either of them are gonna make it. Oh, look at the back. Look at the mural in the background. Oh, I don't. That's cheating, right? Whoa! Show it. Oh my god! Oh, gross girl. Oh! They're not skimping on the gore, and I'm here for that. I know this is not a nice thing to say, but if they sacrifice her, couldn't they just cut the baby out of her? Okay, that's what they're gonna talk
To
about.
sacrifice one, or to lose them both.
He is conflicted right now. He does not want to do it, but he...
Or leave it with the gods.
Oh.
Sir Kristen Cole will now tilt against Sir Daemon Targaryen.
Damon's gonna win, right? Like, I feel like he has to win. I feel like he'll throw a fucking fit if he loses.
They're going to bring the babe out now.
He's not gonna tell her. I mean, I guess that's fine.
I love you.
Oh, she knows what's happening. You know what's happening.
No, I'm scared. Nothing.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. They're going to bring...
Do you think the baby's gonna even survive? Because I really don't. Or it'll be a girl.
The first incision.
I don't want to see this part. Oh my gosh! Oh, get back up! Come on! Oh my god! I really didn't think it was gonna happen. Oh, now he's gonna sword fight him. Yeah, he is. He's so mad. Oh my gosh, they have her like ripped open like that. I can't. Don't, you're gonna make me throw up. Rhaenyra is loving this. Every time they zoom in on her face, she's like, yeah. Yes. His helmet is so cool. Will he kill it if it's a girl? Is he gonna be pissed if it's a girl? Because oh, that was cheap. I mean, I guess he was showboating and they weren't done the fight. Ah!
Yield.
He won't yield. You still lost. Well, the baby survived, but I still bet it's a girl.
He's Dornish.
Is that
I was
bad?
hoping to ask for the princess's favor.
And she is hoping to give it. He's cute. Oh, hers is really pretty. Sir Kristen. I don't know if I want to write down his name. Is he actually going to be character or is he just going to be killed?
Congratulations, Your Grace.
I swear it's a girl.
You have a son.
Oh my god, it's a boy for real?
It's a boy. A new heir, Your Grace.
That took me by surprise.
Had you and the Queen chosen a name?
Bale.
Is it dying? Okay, maybe not. The gurgly sounds kind of sound like maybe it was choking or something. Oh, the Queen's dead. I forgot that, yeah, the baby's born, but the Queen's dead. Oh, the dragon's cute up there to set her on fire, right? Look at the detail in the crown. I love this show so far. Oh, the babe was choking too and it did die. Even their jewelry, like the hair tie that he has and the gold bit thing that he has in his hair, this is expensive. If you want to be queen, okay, so if you want to be queen one day, you're gonna say it. That would be so hot. Oh, never mind. That would be so hot even to sit next to, but they're Targaryens, and he doesn't bother them, right? They can't get burned.
These recent tragedies have left you without an obvious heir. So I feel it's important the succession be firmly in place.
Daemon Targaryen.
Yes.
If Daemon were to remain the uncontested heir, it could destabilize the realm.
So he doesn't seem like he'd be a good king.
Daemon should be far away from this court.
Daemon is my brother, and he will have his place at my court.
If the gods should visit some further tragedy on you, either by design or accident...
What are you saying? My brother would murder me. Take my crown.
I mean, would you put it past him?
Are you?
Oh.
Daemon has ambition, yes.
It would not be an aberration for the king to name a successor.
Well, who else would have a claim?
The king's firstborn child.
Rhaenyra.
Huh.
No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
Daemon would be a second Maegor, or worse. He is impulsive and violent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that is the truth as I see it, and I know that others here agree.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
My wife and son are dead!
Yeah,
I'm
also,
gonna sit
like
here and
hours
suffer
dead.
crows that come to feast on their corpses!
Send a raven to Old Town, straight away.
How is his grace?
Very low. Which is why I sent for you. I thought you might go to him, offer him comfort.
I'm sorry, what?
In his chambers.
I don't think he actually would want that.
He'll be glad of a visitor. You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Okay, creep dad. Daddy creepist.
The Lady Alicent Hightower, Your Grace.
What is it, Alicent?
I brought a book.
It's very kind, thank you.
I kind of think he just wants to be alone, or maybe they'll just talk. That's what I'm hoping for.
Do you know how passionate you are for the histories?
Yes, I am.
That carving he's making. That's crazy. I want them to zoom in really close and show the whole thing.
When my mother died, people only ever spoke to me in riddles. All I wanted was for someone to say that they were sorry for what happened to me. I'm very sorry, Your Grace.
I love her. This is what he needed to hear. There is serious debauchery going on here. Oh, her dress though.
Before we begin, I have a report I feel compelled to share. Last night, Prince Daemon bought out one of the pleasure houses.
King and council have long ruled my position as next in line for the throne.
Oh boy, he is stirring up problems.
He toasted Prince Balon,
The king's son.
the heir for a day.
The heir for a day. Did you say it?
Of course he did.
We must all mourn in our own way.
My family has just been destroyed. But instead of being by my side or Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise! Laughing with your whores and your leg spittles!
Yeah.
I have only ever defended you!
10 years you've been king, and yet not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I
You'd
do
be
that?
an awful
Because
hand
I'm
to the
your
king.
brother.
So?
I have decided to name a new heir.
I'm your heir.
Not anymore. You are to return to Runestone and your lady wife at once.
Oh boy.
And you are to do so without quarrel, by order of your king.
So how long until the king dies? King's sword, badass. How long until the king dies now? Because he has to die. We need a power grab. Oh no! It's bad luck to get cut on the throne. Isn't it like cursed or something? Or like you're a disgrace? Like it's not what's up to get cut on this. Is that a dragon skull? Ooh.
Father.
Valerian was the last living creature to have seen old Valyria before the Doom. When you look at the dragons, what do you see?
Oh, because he's gonna name her the heir. But never could answer.
I suppose I see us.
Tell me.
Everyone says Targaryens are closer to gods than to men because of our dragons. Without them, we're just like everyone else.
The idea that we control the dragon is an illusion. They are a power man should never have trifled with. One that brought Valyria its doom. Targaryen must understand this to be king or queen.
Or queen girl.
I'm sorry, Rhaenyra. I have wasted the years since you were born. Wanting for a son. You are the very best of your mother. And I believe, as I know she did, that you could be a great ruling queen. Daemon was not made to wear the crown, but I believe that you were.
Ah, this costume design.
This is no trivial gesture.
No, it is not.
Is one thing, but the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow. I feel like that mouth, that dragon mouth, would smell so bad. But its skin seems like it'd be really warm.
They tell us that Aegon looked across the Blackwater from Dragonstone. It was a dream. Aegon foresaw the end of the world of men.
Prophecy?
It is to begin with a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north. And whatever
Is
dwells
that-
within will destroy the world of the living. When this great winter comes, Rhaenyra, and if the world of men is to survive, a Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne, strong enough to unite the realm against the cold. Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay.
This secret has been passed from king to heir since Aegon's time. Now you must promise to carry it and protect it.
You will not be on the throne for the White Walkers. Spoiler alert.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm, do hereby name Rhaenyra Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone,
Look at the swords all melted on the stairs.
to the Iron Throne.
Yes. I'm so freaking excited for next week. This episode, really good pilot. I'm so excited for next week. It looks so expensive. Everything looks so good. The costume design, even like at the end when it showed her necklace, like when it panned on her and you can see her necklace, the details in this show, I can't get over. Looking at the table, you look at the walls, everything's carved. It's so intricate. I was worried, obviously, a lot of people worried because of Game of Thrones, how it ended. It sucked. But this is so good. This is so good. And also, I don't think I'm gonna hate, like, I don't think they'll ruin this, mostly because I'm pretty sure this whole book is finished, it's done, the whole story is complete. You don't have to worry about anyone running out of source material, so that's fine. I think they're gonna hit out of the park. I love the cast so far. I can't think of anything so far that has bothered me about this. Maybe actually a few times when they were fighting, the camera panned around a lot and it made it a little bit hard for me to follow the fight. Other than that, minimal criticism. I love this. I'm excited for the story. I didn't read the books. Like, obviously some people know what happened and like they knew that it was gonna be a boy probably, and they knew the mom was gonna die, like all that. But I have fun guessing what's gonna happen because I didn't read the book and I'm not going to. Oh my god, we're getting an intro! Oh, wow. I like the use of blood, but I feel gross saying that out loud. I love that everything's stone. I feel like in the Game of Thrones one, it was more wood. Oh, they're using the same song. My dumb ass is caught up. How do I feel about that? Do I like it? I mean, I don't dislike it. I was kind of hoping for a new song just to get like another grand song like this, but I like this one a lot. This beginning, I honestly think is just as epic as the Game of Thrones one. Gross. Oh my, oh, they're still alive, being eaten alive by crabs.
Sir Harold would like to make haste in finding Sir Ryan's replacement on the King's Guard.
Your 4 ships have now been lost. The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business. What is to be done about my ships?
The Crown will compensate you for your ship and crew and make an offering to the men's family.
I don't want
He wants it to stop.
I want to seize the Stepstones by force. The King's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and without even a protest from the Crown.
You have dragon riders, father. Send us.
It isn't that simple.
At least the princess has a plan.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princesses.
If she's gonna be queen one day, you have to let her voice be heard.
See about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander. This knight will protect you as well. You should choose.
Okay, but that's not why you're actually sending her. Okay, who are we gonna pick?
I'm gonna objectify these men.
Sir Desmond recently brought a would-be poacher to justice.
Okay, I like that. I don't think he's hot, but he seems honorable.
Sir Ryman Mallister.
Oh, I like his name, Mallister. That's fun. You seem like you'd
Lord
probably
Lyman
backstab
Mallister,
somebody.
winner of the melee at Cider Hall.
You look like it too.
Sir Ryman was knighted at 8 and 10.
How many of these knights have combat experience?
Knight at 8? I mean, asking the questions.
Sir Kristen Cole.
She's picking him, right? Yeah, because he's hot, and we saw him already. He's pretty capable on a horse and with a stick.
Son of the
and a
steward
sword.
of the Lord of Blackheath.
He's fucking hot.
You saw combat in the Stormlands.
I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursions.
I choose Sir Kristen
Girl,
Cole.
me too.
Let's not be too
Shut
hasty,
up, Otto.
Princess.
I don't trust you right now.
Houses such as Crickle and Mallister are important allies of the
We
Crown.
can't do allies
Seagull,
for King's Guard. We need
realm of
strength.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat.
Yeah.
Should he not?
Otto's a snake, but could he just be like a red herring for me where we're supposed to be like, no, he's the bad guy, he's the snake? I've never read the books. I started reading Game of Thrones, but I haven't read this one yet. I can't believe he carved this.
It is truly wondrous what you've built.
I only pore over the histories and provide the plans. The stonemasons build the structures.
Oh, was he talking about he didn't make the city, the actual buildings, or he didn't build this replica?
Tell me, how is Rhaenyra? I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her?
Yeah.
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than mine own daughter.
He's such a good guy.
I think she would open herself to you if invited.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
What's there to misunderstand? I need to know what this is. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Is she gonna freak when she finds out that Alicent is...
lords and kings, Rhaenyra.
We know. The king. Wow.
Your Grace. Might I speak plainly?
I always welcome the unfettered thoughts of my council.
A girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne, the first in its history. The king's brother, so disinherited, has claimed the Targaryen seat on Dragonstone without challenge.
Yeah, this doesn't look the best.
And now a foreign power has established a colony. To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose?
Wed our daughter, Lena.
Oh.
Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses. His
He
days
does
are
not
ahead.
seem... It's been like a month? Oh, maybe it's half a year. How long has it been since the mom died?
It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
You could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
We haven't spoken much since.
We should be free to speak our minds to one another. I loved your mother very much.
As did I. Harold provided a fine field of tawny knights.
Yeah, we want Kristen.
But in questioning them, I discovered that Sir Kristen was the only man among them with true battle experience.
You'll make a fine knight of the King's Guard.
Today at small council, I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young. You will learn.
Didn't you just say she should feel comfortable to speak free amongst you guys? Like 3 minutes ago, you just say that? Oh no.
This is our best chance to save the digit.
Oh no, thank you.
The maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
Oh, thank you, modern medicine.
I held an audience earlier today with Lord Corlys and Princess Rhaenys. He proposed a marriage, the Lady Lena.
Such matters must be discussed with a small council.
He's discussing it with you now.
That's what I'm doing.
The Lady Lena is young.
A match with their daughter would convey signal unity throughout the realm.
Otto's not liking this.
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
I don't think you guys are gonna get the answer you want. Oh, no, are you kidding me right now? We're not marrying her.
You were Valerian's last rider.
Only for a short time.
He's gonna be telling her
Before he
bedtime
died.
stories.
With Balerion died the last memory of Valeria of old.
Do you know where she nests?
I'm sorry?
They say it's a sad thing.
I'm so sorry. I can't take this seriously, but I'm trying.
It would be a great honor to join our houses, as they were in Old Valeria. I would give you many children of pure Valerian blood, so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you?
Yeah?
What did your mother tell you?
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
Can you imagine being Rhaenyra and getting a stepmom that's younger than you? And they're just like, oh, Rhaenyra, can you put your stepmom to bed? Hey, if you want to watch this whole entire episode with me, along with other movies, TV shows like the ones you see over there, it could be over there depending on where I put the card. But if you want to watch it with me, full length, unedited, go to my Patreon. You can watch them there. You can watch it with me. You can watch it with me.
The small council is urging me to remarry.
I hope he's talking to his daughter. Oh, okay. He's talking to his new queen, I'm
Good
sure.
and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects. Does the small council have a particular lady in mind?
The Lady Lena.
Very strong match, Your Grace.
Oh, he likes her, and I get it, and I'm way more okay with it than the other
What you
girl, the
think?
little girl. Way more okay with it. Oh,
I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
she's so kind. Oh my gosh.
This is... Your Grace, I've called the small council to an emergency session.
That look she gave.
Laudicchio e lot upidas.
Scorchidosos adriso dromon tomepsa uliroti.
Daridoros daimon sicia sidas eglipseus.
Daemon.
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, to announce that he is to take a second wife. Her Grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg in the babe's cradle.
What are you gonna do, Your
It is in
Grace?
2 days.
He is challenging him.
Lady to answer is to give him what he wants.
You can't ignore it.
watching.
Put him in his place.
Perhaps I could put his head on a spike.
Scorio dromon Daemon Leitas.
Uh-oh. Is there a special egg?
Daridoro belo mazzombile. Iderepte encono.
I will go to Dragonstone and drag Daemon back to face justice
Your
myself.
Grace.
What?
It's too dangerous. Daemon is without limit. Let me go to Dragonstone.
Oh. I want to keep her king safe, but I just don't trust Otto. And that look Allison gave, that was the most sneaky look I've ever seen her give. She's always so sweet with that look. Do I need to watch out for her now?
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
I've assembled 20 of your best household guards, my Lord Hand.
The set design is what is up. I love looking at this show. Just the detail, like they didn't need to put those boats on the beach like beach there. They didn't need to do that, but they did in the ads. Okay, this is Dragonstone. This is where Dany walked up. I just watched somebody else's reaction to Game of Thrones, so I'm starting to remember things. Oh, her fit? 10 out of 10.
Your occupation of this island is at an end. Relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore, and leave Dragonstone by order of his grace.
Lady Mysaria is to be my wife.
And what of you, men of the City Watch, aiding the prince in his treason?
The king made me their commander. They are loyal to me.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
You think Daemon would fight fair? No, we need his friggin'. That's a long neck dragon.
Sheathe the fucking steel.
This makes the king look very weak now. Oh, she is getting that egg. She is not leaving without it. Wow. Oh, is her dad with her or is it just her? Oh, just her, okay. Yeah, she's getting that egg. But I think he'll give it to her. He does love his niece, and I think he will give her the egg. She should give him a little punch, though.
What are you doing here, princess?
Preventing bloodshed.
Kepanucha inazed ristoro rosodari ohi ikida. Sekeja sut nuchon vronkron.
Konir nuhruho sut.
Is that the only egg?
Siculant.
Razilari tubi.
One day! Oh, you fucking penis.
I'm right here, Uncle. The reason that you were disinherited, to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
Ooh.
So do it. And be done with all this bother.
But he does love her. You fuck. You fuck. You throw the egg. Oh, her fit. Oh my god. The costumes in the show are gonna kill me. They're so good. Getting shit done. Way more than you ever will, Otto.
I have come looking for an unencumbered opinion. Ever since my name was read, I have felt Corlys Velarion's envious gaze. Lena Velaryon.
And she is the eldest daughter of the wealthiest house in the realm. She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. You should also consider that we find ourselves on the precipice of war in the Stepstones.
He would not dare withhold them in the face of the realm's need.
If you truly want my unencumbered opinion...
I do.
You should wed Lena Velaryon, Your Grace.
Oh, I just don't think so, but okay.
Sate Lord Corlys
I get
and
it.
fix him at your side permanently as an ally.
Your Grace, the princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Okay.
Dragons?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he didn't even know she went. I mean, she got stuff done, so...
Your Grace.
You disobeyed me. You fled King's Landing without a word.
And?
You are my only heir.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, she died.
You could have been killed. You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed.
Yeah.
A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
Truth.
Yes. Well, I sometimes forget how alike you both were.
You have to admit, you're kind of proud, too.
Your mother's absence is a wound that will never heal. The Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover. I wish I had known better what to say to you in the aftermath.
The king must take a new wife.
I could never replace your mother.
We know.
No more than I intend to replace you as heir. And our line is vulnerable. And by marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended. I do not wish to make us estranged.
Your first duty is to the realm. Mother would have understood this, just as I do.
He's probably really happy to hear this. As hard as it was for her to say. All right, he's gonna announce his engagement to the 12-year-old?
I have decided to take a new wife. I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower before Spring's End.
This is an absurdity. My house is Valyrian.
Oh, Otto's such a snake. What do you think their conversation's gonna be like after this?
Rhaenyra.
I mean, he probably should have gave her a heads up because you told her about the 12-year-old, so she was under the intention that you'd marry the 12-year-old.
House Valarian's origins reach back to old Valyria, more ancient even than House Targaryen. For centuries, my house had to scratch out an existence from the sea. I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Who are we talking to? Okay, I love alliances being made.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys? Or was there some other reason?
He wants you to be king and he wants you to marry his daughter.
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones.
Some Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
The crab feeder is backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities. The king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength. I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tourney. Waiting in the Stepstones is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
Okay, so our king has to last long enough to actually get married to Alicent and probably put a baby boy in her belly, because I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. That's gonna be like the extra huge rift that drives Rhaenyra to Daemon's side. So do we think that's gonna happen in the next episode? Because I know that there are other actresses playing Rhaenyra and Alicent, so there has to be a time jump.
House Valerian is coming for you! The sea snake will have your boxy head! Please! Ah!
Oh! Is that what? Yes! Is this Daemon? Is Daemon acting alone? Oh yeah! Daemon was talking to Corlys and they're like, we're gonna go do this together because we're the second sons.
Dear my prince! Save me!
I'm a little upset. I kind of thought he was gonna get out. No, it's Game of Thrones. Why would anyone ever get out alive? Rhaegar.
Come out, Rhaegar!
Is the Crab King's name? Crab Man? Crab Eater? Come on, yeah. His dragon has like little leg wings. I like that.
2 years old and already our boy has a kingly presence.
Oh, we've been almost 3 years?
It is Aegon's second name day. It remains for Viserys to name him heir to the throne.
I don't know that his grace sees it so clearly.
Then it lies with you to make him see it.
Oh.
Your Grace, I bring urgent news from the Stepstones. The crab feeder has dug in for siege on Bloodstone while his men sabotage our fleet under the cover of dark.
It's been 3 years. It can wait another 3 days.
I love Viserys, but he is a king of peacetime, and you're not in peace anymore. He's like Tommen. He's too weak for this life. He's not gonna make it.
Where's Rhaenyra?
Cannot be sure at present, Your Grace.
The Velaryon forces have suffered heavy attrition, Your Grace.
Daemon and the Sea Snake started their war without his Grace's leave. Were he to intervene now, after so long, it would make the crown appear weak.
And ignoring the problem doesn't make the crown appear weak?
Rhaenyra,
I understand why they're not friends, but it sucks.
the king wishes for you to join us. He wants for us all to be together.
Is it the king's command?
Yes, but
Then at once, Your Grace.
none of it needs be this way in truth, Rhaenyra.
She even sounds different when she talks to her. I know it's been 3 years and she's been held very far from her, but she doesn't talk to her like a friend.
Should you be traveling in such condition?
The maester said that being out in nature would do me well.
Well, you will be with your own child sooner than later.
Oh, so Rhaenyra should be about 17, right?
You should ride out with me today. Join in the chase.
Bulls screw like children when they're being slaughtered. I find it discomforting.
I agree.
You have duties.
As the princess or as heir to the throne?
I'm sorry?
No one's here for me.
Ouch. I get it. I bet she feels really alone. And I know she doesn't have to because she could just get on board with it, but how do you get on board with your best friend being your stepmom? I like that you can see the castle in the back. They made it like you could see it was a cohesive land instead of it just being kind of like looking like locational shots. It looks real. The costumes are one of my favorite things about this show. Every new scene, I love seeing everyone's costumes. I don't like the creep eyes, and I can't tell if Dad does or not.
No king has ever been able to tame the stepstones for long.
Perhaps the princess can give us some insight. Your dear uncle is the great mind behind this war.
I wouldn't know. I've not spoken to Damon in years.
Since you supplanted him as heir.
The princess was more suited to the role.
Hello, Pug!
The crown. Is it?
Princess? And how have you served the one with late Lady Red Wine, waiting cake?
Shade. I mean, is she wrong? This just feels so real. Everything feels so real.
Lord Jason Lannister.
Oh, is this why I get crude feelings from you?
I don't think we've been properly introduced. I don't have a dragon pit, of course, but
Why would you need a dragon pit?
I'd do anything for my queen. Or lady wife.
Thank you for the wine.
Okay, she's not into it. We gotta back off now. Well, I mean, in this day and age, this is not real. In this show, you probably don't have to back off, but I'm hoping Dad won't go for this.
A prize to proffer about to the great houses.
He did mention you having kids soon.
Jason Lannister is an excellent match.
He's arrogant and self-serious.
Well, I thought you might have that in common. Since you
Sorry.
came of age, I've been swimming in a lake of parchment flung from every corner of the realm. Marriage proposals, all.
You're a hot commodity, Rhaenyra.
Even I do not exist above tradition and duty, Rhaenyra.
Excuse me, Your Grace.
Yeah. One time I'll side with Otto. This is not the place. I get that she needs to marry. I feel like the king would give her a choice if she would just start to try to choose. Can we marry him? I know he's not like a royal. She probably can't marry him. Could she steal his horse?
Princess, wait!
We're gonna have a spicy moment, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, what are you trying to grab? Oh, her horse. I thought he was gonna try to grab her off the horse, and I'm like, I think that's dangerous.
What happened back there?
My father trying to sell me off to Jason Lannister. Was I named heir to the Iron Throne so that I might only further raise the standing of a Lord of Castle Rock?
Do you want me to kill him?
Kind of? Oh. No, it was a joke. It was a
You should
joke.
return to camp, Princess.
We should take in the Kingsmith.
You held enough power to write my name into the White Book. And when your father named me to his King's Guard, it was the highest honor any Cole had ever known. All that I have, I owe to you. Now, I'd hardly call it...
Your Grace. How far? The droppings were found half a league to the east.
Oh, they're looking for Rhaenyra. I thought they were just going on the hunt.
The beast is upward of 35 stone.
Oh no, they're on the hunt. It's been 3 years. I wonder how his back and his hand is doing.
Your Grace, I had this forged in the Golden Gallery in honor of Prince Aegon.
It's quite a thing.
It's quite a thing.
I hope it might provide the killing stroke against your white heart.
Thank you for your generosity.
I would be honored to take the Princess Rhaenyra to wife, Your Grace.
I bet you would.
Rhaenyra may take her place there by my side without shame and feel herself well compensated for her loss in station.
What loss of station?
If you were to name young Aegon heir, many of us had assumed...
Many of us, you say?
Oh boy.
Have your bannermen questioned my choice of heir?
Of course not.
I did not decide to name Rhaenyra my heir on a whim.
Seemed like it.
All the lords of the kingdom would do well to remember that.
But we know he is gonna name the son his heir, right? Like, we do know that.
What do you make of Lord Jason's proposal?
That man's pride has pride.
You're not only Rhaenyra's father, you're the king.
Oh, he didn't know
She'll
that?
do as you command.
It is not my wish to command her.
Not like you did to your daughter, Otto.
I want her to be happy.
He's like, can't relate.
There is another choice beyond Casterly Rock.
Who do you have in mind?
Prince Aegon.
Whoa, that's so close to f***ing home. It would be f***ing home.
The boy just turned 2, Otto.
Yes, but it would cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand.
Same, my king. Same, like, what?
We've sent outriders to find Rhaenyra, Your Grace.
The girl is a heedless contrarian, powerless over mine own daughter.
King Jaehaerys ruled over half a century of peace while his children drove him to the edge of madness. His daughters in particular. It is tradition, Your Grace.
I like this guy.
It would seem to me the best match for Rhaenyra is the son of the Sea Snake, Sir Laenor. Laenor is of pure Valyrian descent. We must pray, of course, that Laenor survives the fighting in the Stepstones.
So you need to help the Stepstones to make sure that he survives, right?
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
Perhaps not.
I'll have no choice but to, Princess.
Say, go check why your horses are spooked. You don't want to get creeped up on. Don't go too far away from her. You don't want to get split up from her and have the bad guys get between you. Oh gosh! Oh my god, that could kill you! It's coming back faster! Bullshit, that thing would kill her. There's no way she could hold it off. I will say... Okay. I mean, her dad will be proud that she was the one to kill the boar. You know, she went on the hunt. She did the hunt. Yeah. He didn't ask you to bathe in his blood, though, but that's just an added bonus.
My obsession killed Rhaenyra's mother. I thought Rhaenyra was the way out of my abyss of grief and regret.
Oh, boy.
And naming her heir would begin to set things right.
Oh, it did.
I never imagined I would remarry. And I would have a son. What if I was wrong?
Oh. I thought they were boar hunting, not deer hunting.
Your Grace. For the kill.
But he didn't hunt it. Okay, whatever. Where is any fucking honor in this? You did nothing for this kill. I'm so mad. They're even telling you where to do it. You did nothing for this. For real? Do it. Good for you. You did so much. Oh, is that the white one? Mm-mm. What is that face?
Did you enjoy the hunt, Your Grace?
Well enough.
When you bore the king a son, you ended 15 years of uncertainty and doubt. Aegon, like his namesake, was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. If Viserys were to name him heir, the realm would fate him for it.
He's telling you to convince the king.
Rhaenyra will be a good queen. Would you have me raise a man to steal his own sister's birthright?
It is Aegon.
Of course he would.
To deny that he is heir to the throne is to assail the laws of gods and men.
I think it's just the laws of men, not gods.
Aegon will. You must guide Viserys towards reason. He'll never find it on his own.
Alicent has just let herself be used this whole entire time.
I was hoping we might discuss something.
Rhaenyra, I do not think she enjoyed Jason Lannister's company.
It's because he sucks.
She is cross. She must needs marry a High Lord who will honor her, defend her, and serve her as king consort. Her wishes in this matter are irrelevant.
I do believe that Rhaenyra will marry Your Grace.
Are her wishes in every matter irrelevant?
But she must believe it is her choice to do so. What's this?
A letter.
May I? Lord Corlys and Prince Daemon are losing their war. This is a plea for aid.
To help them. Please, I hope she convinces the king to help.
It is a war started by two malcontents, unhappy with decisions I made.
Because your decisions were non-decisions. You just ignored the problem.
What do you believe, Viserys?
That I am forever doomed to anger one person in the pleasing of another.
What do you think is right?
Is it better for the realm if the crab feeder thrives, or is vanquished?
Ask yourself the real questions.
Make haste to Dwarfstone, Sir Adam. Hand deliver this to Prince Daemon yourself. Aid is sailing to the Stepstones.
Good.
Did he make call for help?
I love her dress.
I am sorry, Rhaenyra. I was trying to help you. Why must every effort on your behalf be resisted?
With Alicent Hightower's son, the boy
Yeah.
you always wanted. Have him in hand now. You have no further use for me. You might as well peddle me for what you can.
You have misjudged me, Rhaenyra.
You said it yourself. The lords of the realm gather like vultures to a carcass, hoping to feast on my bones.
Yeah.
It is true that as rulers we must marry for advantage. I do not seek to replace you, child. I will not live forever. I wish to see you contented.
You think a man will do it?
A family.
I had
course
a
he does.
family. If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
That is 100% true.
That is true enough. You must marry. Strengthen your own claim. Shore up your succession. As to your match, make it yourself.
Okay. Yeah, Viserys doesn't seem unreasonable.
Rhaenyra, I did waver at one time, but I swear to you now, on your mother's memory, you will not be supplanted.
Nope, not. But
We have 16, perhaps 18 seaworthy ships. 700 foot, some 60 knights. Our food quickly dwindles, save for what we can fish from the sea. We are faltering, and the Triarchy knows it. We must press the attack. Continue sending the dragons.
They just retreat within the caves.
Dragon returning!
Show me the knight who will march into that hell-pit, nephew, and I will show you a madman.
Daemon.
Daemon is why we are losing.
He at least is fighting this war. What role have you played in this council, uncle? Other than master of complaints?
Enough!
Landing will not support Daemon.
Why should any of us?
Blood or no, Vaemond, I will not have you stoke mutiny.
pretty much. Like, do we need to be doing this while where I can see war, like, literally over the bay?
If you do not seize control of this war, my lord, the crabs will soon dine on all of us.
Prince Daemon, I bring word from His Grace Viserys Targaryen. First of his name, King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First.
We know who he is.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
I wonder how he feels about it. Like, I know his brother said he wouldn't ask for help, but he sent it without him directly asking, and I wonder how that makes him feel. I want to believe he does. There's a smile. I would say, oh, no, I don't know. I would say I want to believe that he wants to reunite with his brother, that he does love him. I don't even know what's happening. Poor guy. He was just giving you the message.
I have ordered 10 ships and 2,000 men to set sail from King's Landing. Though time and circumstance have seen us estranged, know that it is not my desire to see you fail in your cause. It is instead my hope that this aid will deliver the victory that has thus far evaded us. I shall pray nightly to the gods for your safe return.
He's just walking up there. Something doesn't feel right about him just going over and surrendering. Right as his brother says he's sending help. What is happening? Is that grayscale that the crab feeder has? I don't know where grayscale originated from, but could this be it? Unless it's already happened, you can tell me in the comments. Daemon's reckless, but I don't think he's an idiot. Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill them all himself! He's just gonna try to end this war before his brother can even get there to say, so he can say he did it without his brother. Oh my gosh! I wonder how many people he's killed. Where is his dragon? There's so many of them. Where is your dragon? You can't get out of this alone. And they have no reason to keep you, so they're just gonna cut you down. Why wouldn't they just run up to him? You think all those guys just overwhelmed, like they wouldn't even stop? Where is the dragon? Where is... Oh. That's his backup? Okay, so he got all of them to come out. And then he sent his backup, so now we're just gonna kill everything? Okay, more dragons are here! twins can ride dragons because their mom is a Targaryen, right? We are clear. This is gonna be it for the Craft Beater, right? Like, are we just gonna defeat the Craft Beater in this episode? Oh, I like that dragon. Oh, that was his. I was saying what it was before. Before it looked more, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't really paying attention to the dragon before. Didn't look that color. He cut the Craft Beater in, it's not really half, it's like a third. He did it. We're done. Craft Beater's gone. Craft Beater's gone. They're holding hands. He wanted to defeat the Craft Beater, not Corlys, not his dad, brother. He wanted to do it, so he could say he did it without the king's support. I like your game. I love this episode. I didn't actually like it as much as the last episode, or like the first 2 episodes. I'm excited for where this is going. We did get a time jump. I was actually surprised about the time jump. I knew later we're going to be getting one that's going to be like a more significant time jump to where some of the actors and actresses will need to be switched up. Actually, we already saw that with Leonor. He wasn't the same little boy we saw in the first episode sitting with his sister in the booth when they were jousting. This was a different actor. So that one already got aged up. I'm assuming his sister will be aged up, and then Rhaenyra and Alicent will be aged up. I'm excited for what's to come. Every week when the show finishes, I'm like, I'm excited for next week. This episode, I love the costumes. I feel like I'm gonna be saying the same thing every episode. I love the costumes. They look so good. They look so heavy. They look real. Like, and then everything in this, the set design, it looked real. When it would show you like you're at a location, they'd zoom out and you could see other locations in the back, like when they were at the hunt, but then in the background you could see the castle. So it's like, it doesn't look like they just shot this like a piece set where it's like, all right, we're in the woods, and then it's completely disjointed from the kingdom. It's like they showed it together, so it just looks so much realer. I don't know, it just brings me way more into this world. So even like the food, the hunt, they had like decorations of like flowers and plants around, and everything, just every little detail makes it so much more real. And it just, I'm so into the show. We're watching Hot D. We're watching Hot D. If you want to watch it unedited with me, go on over to my Patreon. You can watch it there along with other shows and movies. Woo! We are ready. I'm so excited for this. I love this show so much. Are they presenting themselves to Rhaenyra like husband matches? The music sounds so grim.
The view across the marches is inspiring.
Oh my god, her dress. Love it.
Tell me, Lord Dondarrion, did you think my great-grandmother is beautiful as they say?
This was half a century ago.
Yes, it was. The man is older than my father.
Yeah.
It's unseemly for him to put himself forward as a contender for my hand.
Truth. Oh, this little boy.
And now a child.
Please don't leave this boy alive.
If chosen as your match, princess, your day shall be easy.
I don't want her to laugh at him.
Under my protection.
Protection? Princess has a dragon, you dumb
Why are you making fun of a child?
Like that one.
Do you expect him to have the knowledge of a fucking man?
Let us have the next.
Craven.
Oh, I hope this kid kicks your ass. Please let it be the... Yes! I'm so fucking happy that the kid just killed him, though. I've never been more excited to see a child kill. The costumes! I will never get over them. Oh, it's Daemon. Daemon would attack her? Does he know she's on the boat? He has to know. I can't tell. She seems to have like a bit of excitement in her eyes. I'd be kind of pissed. I'd be like, I get that you're, what was it, like just a, hey, I'm back bump, but that could have messed up her face. But I'm excited to see Daemon's back. Did they mention it if any time's passed? I know at least some has because Rhaenyra's hair is longer, and they said they ended the tour 2 months early and we didn't even see her start the tour.
Add it to the chair.
Oh, he's back from the crab feeders?
You wear a crown. Do you also call yourself king?
I'm sure he does.
Once we smash the Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea. But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
I do want to believe Daemon's not bad, and...
Where is Lord Corlys?
He sailed home to Driftmark.
Hug him? Can kings hug their brothers? I guess they can do whatever they want. This seems like it should be an okay thing. Yay! Had me a little nervous for a minute.
The realm owes you a great debt, brother.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, Princess.
Oh, I love Alison's
Perhaps Prince
dress.
Daemon would care for a tour of the gallery.
Would you like to see the tapestry?
I'd like to see them.
Alison, go with her. This is your opportunity. I don't think they really have a chance of ever being like truly friends again, and I feel like this is going that they're gonna eventually be super against each other, but
Surmise the tour did not go well?
I would just like them to
I
be
enjoyed it
friends.
as long as I could.
It is rare for girls in this realm to get a choice between two suitors.
Yeah, Alison got no choice. She had to marry her best friend's dad.
I think it's rather romantic.
How romantic it must be to get imprisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out to heirs.
How do you think Alison feels? She was like 14 or 15. I like this. This is good. They have some sort of understanding.
I am glad you are home.
She missed you.
I like to believe I'm still the Lady Alicent, but all anyone sees when they look at me now is the Queen. I've missed you too.
Ah, good. At least they have some good moments and good memories.
Skorios you the master. What do you want?
Only the comforts of home.
My father seems content to sell me off to whichever lord has the biggest castle.
Damon's got a pretty big castle.
There are worse things. I dino de malo sut vedila meris.
Idina de Mario sutve de la Sagan Costas.
Yeah.
Abra sutve jitsus.
I mean, she can't just go around doing everybody, because if she's popping out babies that aren't the man's, it's gonna be noticed.
Una no hadaranni apicagoni seta.
Who wrote this language? I love this. It sounds like a real language.
The sea snake is an overproud man, to be sure, Your Grace.
Lord Corlys is said to have engaged in negotiations with the Sea Lord of Bravos. He plans to wed his daughter Laena to the Sea Lord's son. House Targaryen entered into an alliance with the Free Cities.
Oh, they could easily challenge the throne. So I'm sure now her choice of who she gets to marry is off the table. We need a very strong match now.
Good night, Sir Kristen.
Sleep well, Princess.
Is it like a map to a secret passage?
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
Yeah, it is. Super dark secret passage. Oh, it's a disguise and a way out, so she can do fun things. Of course he knows where the secret tunnel is to your bedroom. You know, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that he's her uncle and how much older he is, because I'm just gonna say they're cute and I want them together. Has she ever gone out like this before?
He called me boy.
What the sore on his back looks like now?
Leave us.
You have a far kinder touch than they do.
Thank you, husband. Come. The king has requested your presence. The hour is quite late.
I mean, it's not like she can ignore the call. Oh, she's picking at her fingernails. Oh my gosh, his back. I don't know if this scene is intentionally dark because there's like dong hanging, but I barely can see anything. It could also just be that I'm watching on a computer screen instead of a TV.
Pleasure, you see, for the woman.
Oh. Oh, I don't need these two scenes cut together. It's gonna make me feel weird things. I feel so bad for Allison.
But that doesn't stop us from doing what we want.
Has Rhaenyra ever kissed anyone before? And the first person she kisses is her uncle? At least he's hot. I do wish the brightness in the scene was up a little bit so I could see a bit more what's happening. What would happen if she... Oh, I don't know if they're gonna have sex. I assume they are. Okay. Yeah? What would happen if she got pregnant? What's the problem this time?
Damon?
You can't just leave her there. Oh no. Good night again, Sir Kristen. I would be so pissed off if I was her that he left me in the city by myself for the first time I was there alone after he just tried to f me. For real? That is not what uncles do.
I should have...
Come on, put a smile on. You ain't going nowhere. Do you hate it because you're her guard, or do you hate it because you just aren't interested? Or do you not hate it? Stop. Rhaenyra's getting it tonight, one way or another. I want to be like, he can't get into trouble for this, right? Because, you know, it's the princess. He can't turn her down, but he can get in trouble if the king wants him to get in trouble because the king can do whatever he wants. They're wicked cute. And I'll admit, I feel better about this than her and Daemon. I think I might think Daemon is hotter, only because he is kind of like bad. But Sir Kristen's looks are hotter, but he's just too good. No capes. If anyone interrupts them, I'm gonna put my fist through my monitor. Yeah? Come on, we need to make a decision right here, Sir Kristen. Shoes are coming off. Once the shoes come off, it's on. Especially these ones. See how much I have to unlace? That'd just be a bitch to put those back on. You better be getting your money's worth when they're off. Well, I guess she can still marry, right? If she's pregnant? It's just she can't get pregnant by someone else when she's married.
Nope.
Well, now this is what they're going to be doing every other night. What a drying situation. I don't want to see Otto right after that. Fuck. Shut your mouth, kid. I don't like his face. I don't want to linger on it, so get to the point, Otto. He's gonna go right out Renee and be like, we saw her at a whorehouse.
I have discomforting news. I'm afraid it concerns the princess, my king.
I hate Otto. He's so dramatic.
It is no easy thing to tell a father of his daughter's exploits. The princess was spied last evening. She was carrying on with her uncle. They were engaged in behaviors unbecoming.
Those same behaviors that you're like, daughter, go f the king, wear your mom's dress. Hey.
Daemon and Rhaenyra were seen together.
Smushing.
Coupling.
This is a lie.
I only wish that were true. And several of the servants have now admitted to seeing her.
Are you so sick with ambition that you would have my daughter stalked?
Yeah.
Awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation?
All the way.
You think yourself a cunning man? Your designs are obvious.
They haven't been this whole time?
Just get out.
Come.
I hope it's Allison.
I have a message from the Queen.
How Allison's gonna handle this, if she's gonna just accuse her or ask. Okay, good, she's asking.
My father has made some worrying allegations about you.
Your father accused me of something.
You fucked Daemon in a pleasure house.
No, she was trying to, but then he left her there. And then she came back and fucked her Kristen.
It's a vile accusation.
You Targaryens do have queer customs.
Whoa, girl. You're married to one of those Targaryens.
Your Grace, sister, you must know I would never. To question my virtue is an act of treason.
I do not know specifically.
What your father did not tell you. So you are accusing me of slanders. You overheard?
Damon sank into his cups and abandoned me for some whore.
So you did not...
I couldn't see, it was too dark, but it didn't look like they did. Maybe they started a little, maybe just the tip.
Damon never touched me.
It was foolish of you to place yourself in a position where your virtue could even come into question.
That is true.
If that lord were to think that you were being... sullied. In everything.
This is a good amount of personality for Allison. I know last week I was a little pissed off because I'm like, this girl's a dry sponge. She's just getting nothing. And I couldn't tell if she was just acting her whole entire life and we never have ever seen her personality or if she just lost it. But this one, she does seem like she genuinely cares about Rhaenyra.
My daughter.
I can't believe Damon left her. What if she got mugged? What if she got killed? What if she didn't come back?
You defiled her.
He didn't. Maybe a little.
Better her first experience be with me than some whore.
You have ruined her. What lord will wed her now in this condition? Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks? I should disinherit her. Be done with it.
Fuck you.
Wed her to me. When I offered up my crown, you said I could have anything. I want Rhaenyra.
You are already wed.
That bronze bitch.
You are no conqueror. You are a plague.
Matters not to me, as long as you are gone from my side for good.
All right, here's the game plan, Damon. We go home, we poison your wife, or maybe she falls down the stairs, has some sort of accident, then boom, your lawful wife's gone. Take another one. Rhaenyra! That's what we're doing.
Have you spoken to her?
No.
It is not in Rhaenyra's nature to be deceitful. I cannot say the same for your brother.
Yeah.
How does confessing to such things serve him?
By reducing you.
I was like, he always likes to with you a little bit.
Rhaenyra is not innocent.
Only because Damon tried to corrupt her. She swore to me that she remains a maiden.
I mean, she swore that she didn't have sex with Damon, to be fair. She didn't swear she was a maiden.
That dagger once belonged to Aegon the Conqueror. The last of the Valyrian pyromancers hid his song in the steel.
That's cool.
From my blood come the prince that was promised, and his will be the song of ice and fire.
The responsibility I have handed to you, the burden of this knowledge, it is larger than you and your desires. You have exposed yourself. Now we must both suffer the consequences.
Were I born a man, I could bear Tim if I wanted.
But you were born a woman. You will wed Sir Laenor Velaryon without protest.
So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
I mean, actually, you're your own political headache because you're so fucking weak that you got yourself into the position. King.
What will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne?
What vulture?
Otto.
He wants Aegon to be named heir.
And
he
know
will
that.
stop at nothing to see it done, including spying on me to bring about my ruin. The almost trusted advisor, so self-interested. I will do my duty as heir and with Sir Laenor, but you must first do yours as king.
He has been doing his duty as king in so long, though he probably doesn't know how to do it. But also, yeah, control your hand.
Jaehaerys named you Hand in Balon's stead.
That's hardly how I viewed it, Your Grace.
I'm sure.
It was a duty.
You are the man that taught me how to be king.
Well, you honor me, Your Grace.
I hope he's retiring you.
I wonder, how long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Your Grace.
Your Grace!
But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction.
Yeah.
I only now realize how well calculated it was. Your interests no longer align with those of the realm.
Yeah.
A loyal hand must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time.
You were a faithful servant, Otto.
He's gonna rip the hand off of him. His best.
The crown and the realm both owe you a debt that can never be repaid. But I can no longer trust your judgment.
You did spy on the princess behind the king's back. Had you told him, it'd be a different situation.
Come.
I hope you can forgive the late hour, Princess. I took great care in its preparation. If not brewed properly, it can bear unpleasant.
Is that like Plan B or morning after pill?
sorry, what?
Plan B, right?
But tea, Princess. It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
Oh god, we have old-timey plan B. I can't even imagine what's in there. I would not want to put that in my body. I want to be like, don't take it because it's old-timey, but to her it's now-timey, so it's not like scary, I guess, but I don't know what that'll do to her body. I don't know what's in there. Probably just a bunch of milk at the poppy because it seems like they use that for everything. I love this episode. Some parts they let breathe, and I really like that. It helps me connect more with the characters, like see how they react to things. Just, I like that. And then some parts just seem to go by quicker. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Each week the episodes are either getting better or they're consistent. I'm really happy with this show. I'm gonna be sad when the season's over, but I'm also gonna be sad when we know that Alicent and Rhaenyra, they're gonna be at odds. Rhaenyra's gonna want to be on the throne. Alicent's gonna want her son on the throne, and I just like that they're kind of being friendly now, and I don't want that to go away. And also during the next episode, who knows how long that time jump is gonna be. I think in this one, we're at 4.5 years, I think, from the first episode, but I could be wrong. Well, I'll have to watch a video on it. New Rockstars. I completely just lost my train of thought. That train has left the station and I am not on it. How long do you think until Viserys dies? His back looked grody as heck. Last week's episode was Species Spicy. I'm excited for this episode.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea.
Cousin? Dear.
We're in the Vale.
Care for some company?
I'd rather ride alone.
This is Daemon's wife. I worry for her. I feel like Daemon is going to...
Husband?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be by myself with him. Yeah, he's gonna kill you.
I knew you couldn't finish. Craven!
Oh my gosh, she's gonna bash her head in. No, you're... Oh, you're not... The dick! Okay, I'm glad they didn't show it. Oh, that umbrella! I love it. Oh, okay.
You chose Rhaenyra.
She swore her innocence, and I believed her. If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir.
Yeah.
The king will die. And if Rhaenyra succeeds him, war will follow. To secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice.
I hate him, but I don't want to say he's wrong. So there was no time jump yet, it seems. Well, where are we going? She's really pretty. He's not looking good. Is Rhaenyra gonna get married in this episode?
Welcome to High Tide, Your Grace. My father has but just returned from his long journey, and he has hastened to the Hall of Nine to await Your Grace's arrival.
I think Corlys has been avoiding him since the whole Crabber incident.
Lord Laris.
Princess Rhaenyra, I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she's unwell.
He's gonna tell her about the tonic, the potion, the moon tea.
Is that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers?
This little gossip. Yeah. Such a Varys? Was that his name? Varys. She feels so betrayed.
Yeah, I thought.
And she kind of was.
Well, that condition must be something very serious.
Get out of here. He knows exactly what he's doing. Rhaenyra technically didn't lie to her because she said that she didn't bone Daemon. She didn't say that she didn't go after Sir Criston. I love how everything is so detailed. His driftwood throne.
Be welcome. May I offer you a chair?
Cousin.
I'm glad we get to see her again. Yeah, he's missing some.
Are you well?
Stuff. Very well.
I congratulate you, Lord Lionel.
Oh, this is when he's gonna present the offer of Rhaenyra.
I wish to propose a marriage
Lenore?
between your son, Selena, and my daughter and heir, Princess Rhaenyra.
I wonder how they're gonna take this. Will he be happy?
There are certain details I would wish clarified. We would like to know how the succession will be handled.
Yeah, because he has a son also.
Rhaenyra, upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. She and Selena's firstborn child, regardless of gender, will inherit the Iron Throne from her.
Their children would take their father's name.
You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she's a woman.
Might I have a chair brought in?
I love her because he's only there because this is the best option. But she still cares for him because they're cousins.
When their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen. Dragons will rule the 7 kingdoms for the next 100 years.
How long is it they rule? About 100-ish? 120 years?
This is an equitable compromise.
I mean, for both houses, they are the best option.
In truth, if I had to be someone, I'm glad it is you.
It's kind of hot.
I know this union is not what you would choose. Dare I say it is a matter of taste. I prefer roast duck to goose.
You're calling him a goose.
It's not for a lack of trying. There are those who like goose very well.
What are we talking about?
And what do you propose?
We are married on the outside, but we do what we do behind closed doors.
We perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm, and when it's done, it's dined as we see fit.
This could be the best thing for both of them. Could this be the happiest marriage for the kingdom that it's had in a while?
My cousin chose to sail into this tempest, husband. It's undignified of the king to drag himself here and beg for Laenor's hand.
Do they seem familiar?
They grew up together. Familiarity is not at issue.
Sometimes it should be.
You know his true nature.
He will outgrow it.
Are they edging on saying he's gay? Because anyway, Rhaenyra seems cool with it.
We are placing our son in danger.
You're really not, especially with Rhaenyra, because she would be so cool with it.
That was before there was a true-born prince named Aegon Targaryen.
Oh yeah.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged.
Our house controls the realm's navy and half its dragons.
They both have very good points.
You were robbed of the crown.
I never wore the crown.
And I would remedy that small-minded error by any means necessary.
I love him.
That Rhaenyra will be queen of the 7 kingdoms and you will be her king consort.
You just have to give her heirs and then you can do what you want. Honestly, if I was him, I would be sad to leave this home and go to King's Landing. Like, this just seems like such a nice place to live. And him and his BF are so cute. I'm nervous because I don't want anything to happen to him, but where we're jumping around so much in time, I don't think they would give that much screen time to something happening to his boyfriend.
Ha you fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders!
What is this gazebo they have on their boat? I
needed to see you, Princess. I've heard you say so many times how you loathe the lot of your position. Now the day comes that you did not choose him. He was chosen for you.
It's true.
I have deep knowledge of the port at Sunspear where I've seen the ships of Essos setting sail.
Oh boy. Is he about to ask her to, like, abdicate the crown? Is that what you call it? And run away with him?
I'm asking you to come with me. Away from all of this.
Oh. But this is her family. I think this is too much for you to ask.
You could marry me. A marriage for love.
He's breaking my heart. She would love to do that, but she can't. And you know this. You know she can't.
I am the crown. Do you think I would choose infamy in exchange for a bushel of oranges or a ship to a shy? It is my duty.
Oh, now his heart's breaking. Heart's breaking all around. Okay, now she's gonna be like, we can still...
I've granted him leave to pursue his own interests. And in turn, he's granted me the same.
This is probably hurting him even more.
So you want me to be your whore?
My white knight.
I took an oath.
Yeah, and you kind of made him break it.
As a knight of your king's guard. I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name.
He told it the proudest moment for his family, like the highest honor.
Married, I might be able to restore it.
So, Kristen,
I'm not on your side. You gave him and his family the highest honor they've ever had, and then you made him sully it. I'm not about you. I'm so upset with you. You broke his heart. She is a lot like Daemon. I love her. She's chaos, and I love her. Oh gosh, and now we're home, and Alicent's gonna be mad too. Rhaenyra, we are just fucking up left and right. Oh, King's gonna die soon. Jeez, Alicent's probably freaking out about her and her sons now. I'm glad this is heating up.
Sir Kristen, you've been summoned. The Queen.
Oh, I'm very nervous right now about what's gonna happen.
I fear I must question you on a delicate matter, Sir Kristen.
I feel like I just started sweating. This has instantly made me nervous. She can't suspect him. She has to only suspect Daemon, right? She's probably like, fuck with these royal women and having me get near them. I'm just not about this.
The night of Daemon's return.
Cool, Sir Kristen.
There may be errors made, rather lapses.
It happened, Your Grace.
No! No, Sir Kristen! No, 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 no! This can't come up because of an accident. She's not talking about you.
I have committed it.
No!
At her instigation, it is true. I deserve no consideration.
It's not true. You deserve so much better. I'm gonna cry if anything bad happens to him. I'm already freaking out.
I would ask only this. You would sentence me mercifully to death.
She's not gonna tell anyone. She's too good for that. You can't tell anyone, Alicent. You know he doesn't deserve this.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen. You may go.
Good. I was so nervous for him. I think that's the end of it. I don't think she'll tell anybody. Oh!
Fresh set of herbal poultices that might be more.
I hate it. Thank you. I hate it. Chop the whole arm off. What does he have? Do we know what he has? Chop it off! Do they put stuff on his arm, or is that what his arm looks like? Chop it off. At this point, throw the whole king out. It's just done. We're done. Bye.
Where's the Queen? She is otherwise occupied, Your Grace.
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel? What will they say of me when the histories are written?
You were good, but you were too soft. I don't think he'd really be remembered.
There is a part of me wishes I'd been tested.
I mean, he kind of was tested with the whole crab beater thing, and he decided to ignore it.
It is perhaps best not to know.
Is he dying right now? Did he just die? Are these the Valerians? So cool to have your own dragon. Okay, so we're here for a wedding, not a funeral. So nervous, I'm like, are we here because he died? We're here for a wedding. I'm a little nervous about this wedding. Weddings in the Game of Thrones universe don't usually go well. Ah, her hair looks stupid, but her dress looks awesome.
Where is the Queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
Yeah, where is the Queen?
I understand the Queen is still readying herself for this.
This is why men wage war, because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Oh, your joke is dumb.
Princess Rhaenyra, congratulations are in order.
We are very honored to have you as a guest. I was most distressed to hear of the Lady Rhea's tragic passing.
Oh, yeah. We both know your brother killed her. Is this the Valerians? Yeah.
Of House Velaryon, Lord of the Tides, Master of Driftmark, and his lady wife, Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, and their son and heir, Selena Velaryon.
Oh, I love this. He is good looking. They're a good looking match. Oh, Sir Kristen, my heart, babe, it breaks for you.
My betrothed.
My betrothed.
Cause this is the cutest two cousins can be. Yeah. At least they're not brother and sister. At least he's not 2 or 12. At least he's not 60. Okay, things are about to get a bit more spicy. Cause oh my gosh, is he gonna like challenge for Rhaenyra? His hair, Daemon's hair is looking better this episode. I know Daemon's bad, like Daemon is bad, but when he smiles, I melt and I can't help it.
Be welcome as we join together in celebration with House Targaryen and
Walked in. Yeah.
The king will not be happy.
Yeah, that was a power play if I've ever seen one. I'm very nervous about what this girl is about to do. She could ruin Rhaenyra, so her son... Alicent can be terrifying. I will say that. Alicent just entered the game, and she is not one to be with. I'm very excited for her.
I hope to herald
Stop looking at us, Daemon.
a second age of dragons. 7 days of tournament and feasting.
I want to see that.
At the end of it all, a royal wedding.
Are they even gonna get married? I don't know. I'm so nervous. Stop looking at us, Daemon. Making me even more nervous. Stop looking at us, Daemon.
I was never much of a dancer.
It's not much different to combat.
I shall hope for a different outcome.
The more things seem like they're going right, the more nervous I'm getting. And every time she moves now, I'm gonna mildly freak out.
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
Know that Old Town stands with you.
Everyone's looking at each other, and I know Laenor's boyfriend picked together who Rhaenyra's boo is. I don't know if Daemon did.
Who are you? Sir Gerald Royce of Runestone.
And?
Disrespectful shit.
I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Terrible thing. Such a tragic accident.
You know better than anyone. It was no accident.
Lady Rhea and I had no heirs, as her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
to inherit all of Runestone.
He is such a snake.
I plan to fly to the Eyrie and petition Lady Jane myself. Perhaps I'll see you there, Sir Gerald.
I hate how one scene I can hate him, and the next scene I'm like, yeah. Stop it.
Has anybody ever told you you're nearly as pretty as your brother?
You flatter me, my prince. I was sorry to hear about your lady wife.
Don't be, I wasn't.
The handsome parable.
Of course you know.
Sir Criston Cole. I believe Sir Criston has bloodied that white cloak of his with your bride's maidenhair.
Keep your voice down.
Sweating again. Too many people know our secrets. There's so many moves and counter moves, and everybody just needs to blackmail for themselves to make sure they don't get killed or replaced or... Hey! Is that what they're yelling?
No, but we are both deeply invested in this union.
Very.
Sir Laenor is quite dear to me.
Quite
As
dear.
I know. The princess is to you. But we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets.
They all have a vested interest in keeping this secret, but it just sucks because Alicent knows of it. I feel like Daemon's gonna figure it out. This all taking place during a wedding is just making me so nervous. Of course, he finally made his way to the princess. And the king is just eating his best meal because it could be his last meal.
Sepa una darius. Esa dintok stor un aledra aderior. Nuko kepo miseri robacas. Zadris dorot unumacas. Sia brasiris ohis.
Oh, stop it! What just happened? It's not a wedding unless someone dies. I don't know. Is that where Rhaenyra was? Who's fighting? Did Sir Criston go after? Oh no! Why are they fighting? Sir Criston's gonna kill him, and then Sir Criston's gonna get killed. Oh god, what the fuck? I feel so bad for him. Why did it happen?
The love of the seven is holy and eternal. We stand here tonight in thanks
to join two souls as one. Warrior, hear now their vows.
I am yours, and you're mine.
His little tiny sad voice. No, you can't kill yourself before you tell me why you did this.
I proclaim Lenore of House Velaryon, Rhaenyra of House Targaryen to be man and wife.
Sir Criston.
Oh my gosh. That was a really good episode. That was awful. That was horrifying. That was 10 out of 10. A Game of Thrones universe wedding. That holds up. That tracks with the wedding theme in Game of Thrones. Where shit is this going to happen? Why? Why did he do that? I thought things were going okay, and of course when things go okay, they explode. At first, I didn't understand who was fighting because I'm like, Rhaenyra and Daemon wouldn't be like throwing fists at each other. And I don't know why anyone else would hit either of them, but it was just around where they were. I don't understand why Sir Criston and Laenor's boo would be going after each other. I don't remember his name. I don't understand what he could have said to Sir Criston to set him off. Like, I don't know, was it like the thought of Sir Criston being like, I will always be in danger, I'll always be indebted, somebody was always gonna know my secret. I don't know, like, was that it? I don't know. I'm so freaking confused, and I'm so sad. She birthing? How much time has gone by? Is Laenor's baby? I assume. Who knows? Is it making noise? Okay. Now is her dad still alive? I don't know. He could be gone. Oh, I didn't look at the end trying to see if his name was there. All right, we have Rhaenyra's first male heir, first heir.
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Why? I'll take him myself.
You should remain a bed princess.
Yes, I should. Help me dress.
Yeah, she should, and so should the baby, but since the baby can't, she can't. What is happening, Alicent? Why are you doing this? So since Alicent's still the queen, does that mean the king's still alive, or does that mean the king named his son heir? And that's why Alicent's still queen until the heir becomes of age.
A boy. I've just heard.
Yes.
Well done.
Well done! Good show. Jolly good.
Was it terribly painful?
What do you think?
Oh, God.
We are turning back. All right? All right?
Unless you wish to carry me down those fucking stairs.
She's not going back. She's seeing this through. So far, I'm starting off not being on Alicent's side because of this, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labors.
And so shouldn't the baby.
Finishes later.
Oh, you can see the blood on the end of her dress.
What happy news this morning.
Oh,
indeed, Your Grace.
You are looking like the Crypt Keeper, but you're still alive. Oh, this is gonna rock.
I do believe he has his father's nose.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you.
Okay, Alicent. It was a bitch thing to say, but I really loved it. How many does she have? You said sooner or later one's gonna look like you. Okay. Okay. So these are Luke's kids, I'm guessing?
Might I?
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Of course.
Awkward. I wonder how often her and Laenor tried to have kids. Oh, is this like a little teen dragon? Little young boy? He's so cute. Oh, are these Alicent's kids? I forgot that her boys are like substantial now. They matter to the story.
Siri.
Once they're fully bound to you, they will refuse to take instruction from any other.
Oh, nice.
Dracarys Vermax.
I wonder how old Alicent's boys are. Like in mid-teens? They all have to get married? I don't know. They look older than 12. I hope they're not making fun of him.
We found one for you. A dragon.
Of course they're making fun of him. Second born.
Behold, the pink dread.
They said they found a dragon for me, but it was a pig.
You will have a dragon one day.
Why doesn't he have a dragon?
He thought they'd happened upon some wild, unnamed dragon alerted to the dragon pit.
Your grandsons are a menace.
You sure it wasn't our Aegon who put them up to it?
He definitely has something to do with it.
I have raised this matter before. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult.
Oh, because Rhaenyra hasn't had any Valerian children?
Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
Wait a minute, is he in denial about those kids not being Laenor's? When he dies, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Do not speak of this again.
She flaunts the privilege of her inheritance without shame. She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see. And the king, her father.
He knows.
Of course he knows.
The Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry.
He took his heartbreak real hard, and I get it. She really f***ed him over. Daemon? Oh, Aegon. Okay. This is where we're starting the morning.
Whose idea was it?
Hey, Mom!
The pig. Was it your plot?
It was funny. Do you think Rhaenyra's sons will be your playthings forever? If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit.
Good.
Then I won't. You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
I get where her fear comes from.
You are the king's firstborn son. Will be our king.
I still don't know whose side I'm on. This one's Daemon's dragon, right? A green one? Oh, that's his wife? Did he get married to Laena? Her dragon's awesome. Her seems a little chunkier in the neck area than his, but I like it.
I wish to offer you a permanent residence here in Pentos. The tenants would pay their tributes annually to their new Targaryen lord.
How do we feel?
Continue.
Lys and its allies rise again. Your family has dragons. My aim is to protect Pentos from the lustful eye of the Triarchy.
We are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
Oh.
It's a most generous offer, and one we will certainly entertain.
Ooh, looks like they're not on the same page.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
We are without responsibility, the political scheming.
I get that.
A simple transaction. We have dragons, they have gold.
It's nice, straightforward.
We are more than this, Damon. We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here. I want my daughters to be raised in their homeland with their family, according to their birthright. And at my end, I want to die a dragon rider's death. Not that of some fat country lord.
Damon's still gonna do what Damon wants to do. But it is funny that he put babies in her, you know? That was an issue before.
Let's see if you can touch me. You and your brother.
Alright. Have a little fun. They're trying.
I have to do better than that.
Weapons up, boy. Give your enemies no quarter.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention. I guess that method be applied to all your pupils.
You know, I was gonna say, it seems like Sir Kristen wants certain of the boys to do better than others, but I thought maybe I was just being biased.
Eldest son against eldest son.
It's hardly a fair match.
Engage.
Little one's got heart. That heart of the dragon.
Foul play. I'll deal with him.
This is just so tense. Is this a fight between the kids or between the two men?
Don't let him get up. Stay on the attack.
Enough! This is what you teach, Cole. Cruelty. To the weaker opponent.
Yeah, I get that he's pissed off at Rhaenyra for life, but you don't take that out on children.
Training's quite unusual, Commander. Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a son.
Maybe some men just want to see people treated fairly. But I know he's also on that game because it is his son.
Lord as a match.
I feel like I'm on everybody's side besides Sir Kristen. He's making me mad.
Been an incident in the yard.
They're boos when beating people up.
Shame on the whole of House Targaryen. The son of a steward. He is a knight of the King's Guard now. Sail, Prince. A defender of future heir to the throne.
Your intimacy with the princess is an offense that would mean exile and death for you, for her, for the children. People have eyes, boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what's happened? Dark rumors are hunting us, Lena. Questions about our son's parentage.
I mean, realistically, who's the dad of those kids?
Insinuations, are they?
They are our sons. For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court. This was our agreement. I have not begrudged you.
All right, she's not wrong.
But you do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
He wants to pull out and be done with this. He doesn't want to put up a fight for the throne.
It's been 8 years, sweetling. Half of them never do, you know, hatch.
Okay, so they all probably got dragon's eggs at birth, but some of them just don't hatch.
There is more than one way to bind yourself to a dragon.
Oh?
You have a harder road. If you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right.
Okay.
Your father will tell you the same. Father ignores me. He's doing his best.
I love this show because of the time jumps, but also sometimes, like, when we meet a character that I'm really curious about, I'm like, oh, I do wish we could get more time with them.
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
I miss my brother, Daemon, as I think do you.
He hasn't seen his brother in a long time. He hasn't seen Rhaenyra in a long time either.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace.
What a world to live in.
But you are more than this. The man I married was more than this.
I do like them together.
Why was this issue not brought before Lord Grover?
Lord Grover's son now rules River Run in all but name.
This remains a Tully problem.
The Brackens and the Blackwoods will use any excuse to spill each other's blood. This dispute bears looking into.
That is easy enough.
This is such a tense episode. There's not a scene where there's like not... Well, I guess with Daemon it wasn't too tense, but every scene there's tension between characters.
Where, I wonder, is our Prince Daemon?
He has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended.
Yeah.
There should have been fortifications built. Watchtowers, a fleet of ships, a garrison of soldiers sent to hold our ground.
We cannot afford it.
She's not wrong, though. I guess they couldn't afford it. Neither of them were wrong.
We must consider the cost to our subjects.
The cost of war is greater. The old monster now lifts its head.
They both make good points.
Let us be finished.
I wish to speak. I have felt the strife between our families of late, my queen. And for any offense given by mine, I apologize. We were friends. My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena.
Okay.
Ally ourselves.
Of course, Dad's happy about this.
Let them
I'm sure Alicent is not happy about
A
this.
most judicious proposition.
She's doing it because she doesn't want Alicent to try for the throne after the king's dead.
If Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them.
She's trying everything to get it so Alicent doesn't try for the throne after the king's dead.
Rhaenyra.
Whatever, it happens.
A dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. She is desperate.
She is desperate.
She feels the earth washing away beneath her feet, and now it's time for me to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
The proposal is a good one, my queen. Let us put aside these childish quarrels. Join hands and be stronger for it.
You may do as you wish, husband, when I am cold in my grave.
Alicent.
Realistically, he is the king and he could just say, no, you don't get a choice as to what's happening, but it's Viserys, so he won't do that. I like that she has a voice of her own now, even if she's kind of being a bitch.
The hand, Your Grace.
I will see him.
I'm guessing the queen is not a big fan of the hand.
Your Grace, I feel I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Whoa, okay.
The episode in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself.
Is he trying to keep himself safe to get the f out of King's Landing before the king dies and his family comes under the knife?
You have served me faithfully for many years.
There is a shadow over my house, ever darker. I can no longer serve you.
What is this shadow? Name
Your grandkid's hair.
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal.
He wants to get his family out of here. You say yes.
Do it.
Of course, Alicent can see right through him, but just let him get his son out of there. Just let him get his son out.
You going to help me?
No, absolutely not. I get her too because she's worried once the king dies, her family could also be put under the knife if that's what Rhaenyra wanted. And here's the other strong boy.
It's been my duty to tell you of happenings about the castle, but tonight you know, and I do not.
He attempted to resign his post.
Not thought as much. Interesting you said attempted.
My lord husband refused to accept.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgression.
Yeah.
With his eruption in the yard, your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
Do you expect the king to doom his dear daughter to exile?
Lord Lionel is to escort Sir Harwin back to Harrenhal to watch over his seat whilst he continues to serve as hand. It is now that I must rue the absence of my own father.
Your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
That's what she needs. She doesn't want to die. She doesn't want her kids to die. But I guess neither of the girls do. I don't know that insignia. Oh.
A murderer, a deviant, a traitor to the crown.
But he has other plans for them?
I am prepared to offer you mercy.
Is he gonna send them after his brother and father? Wait, what? No, we don't want that! Now they can't speak the truth of what they're about to do? Who's birthing now? Oh, Lena. You've got this.
I've reached the limit of my art. The child will not come.
Oh no, it's in breach. Like the king's wife. Emma?
We could lay open the womb. Try to remove the infant by way of the blade.
Would the mother survive it?
He's gonna have to make the same choice, and I wonder which one he'll make. I don't know what's about to happen. She's gonna die on a dragon? Is this a dragon rider's death? I wanted more for her. She's so young.
Lena!
She got to go on her own terms, and I honestly feel bad for him and her children. What? That was something.
I will return. I promise.
You think they're going to see their father again? I think he's going to get killed along the way, and maybe even his father too.
I will be a stranger when we meet again. Princess.
Is Harwin Strong my father? Am I a bastard?
Shh. Bring him in the room. Just go in the room and shut the door.
You are a Targaryen. That's all that matters.
Man, I don't want this kid to spill the frickin' beans. He's gonna get himself killed. He's gonna get them all killed. Oh gosh, there's so much that could just go wrong in the show, and I know so much is gonna go wrong.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
What of your offer, Jace and Helena?
I have been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridor as well.
We're trying to escape now too?
I leave them to it.
Oh, Dragonstone?
To Dragonstone, then?
I should have left years ago.
What of your position? You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
She doesn't want her kids to die.
Lena, bring him.
She knows you have an interest. Bring him. Might as well. She is still trying to give you your happiness. She's trying. Every character in the stories has been put in such an impossible situation that makes me want to be on all of their sides, but I equally don't want any of them to win. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna be happy and mad at the end because some that I love are gonna win and some that I love are gonna lose. It's very stressful because at least with the Iron Throne and Game of Thrones, I didn't want Cersei on the throne. I wanted Jon or Dany, and then when it came down to it, I really wanted Jon. But we got Bran, whatever. But with this, it's like I want everyone. I want everyone's happiness. Oh, don't go after them. I know they're supposed to, but I don't want the strongest to get kills, and then of course only the gossip. No! What a fucking way to go. Alright, so earlier I wondered if they'll ever see their father again. The answer is no. No, they won't. So we're getting out of King's Landing? We're at Dragonstone? This is Dragonstone, right? Yes. We're safe a little bit.
Love stays the hand.
Man, he sent people after his own father and brother.
Is a downfall.
Please be good to both your children. Don't walk away. I know you're not that good, but come on.
If you ask me,
They're dead.
We're dead.
You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace. It is said to be a cursed place, that it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You pass judgment.
Yeah. His own house. This guy's crazy. You have to keep him on your side.
I assume you will write to your father?
Laris, I did not wish for this.
Don't. You need to keep him on your side.
You will reward me. When the time is right.
You picked the wrong ally. You need to either follow through with him for the rest of your life, or you need to find a way out of this. That took me by surprise. I knew he was shifty, but I didn't know he was that dangerous. He attacked his home and killed his brother and father and countless other people. Shit's cold. Rhaenyra got her family out of there. I feel bad that Daemon's wife died. I feel bad for their family. Her brother doesn't even know yet. She just wanted to go home. The king has to die next episode. I cannot believe how long he survived. Whatever. He survived so long. Thank you for watching it with me. Oh, I feel bad for Daemon. I think he really did love her. So now Daemon's gonna get with Rhaenyra? He has a heart and he loves his people, but it's like he doesn't know how to express it. Again, the outfits, the costuming in this show. I'll never get over it. I don't know how I feel about that. They just dump all the bodies in the water right there. So if you go scuba diving down there, it's just a bunch of caskets. Whatever, their choice, their choice. I think I'd rather be burned. Don't move in on him now. They just dumped his wife's body in the water. Even your stepmom's like, not now, it's too soon.
Your little cousins who lost their mother could use a kind word.
I have an equal claim to sympathy.
The Velaryons are our kin.
Those girls are gonna be your stepsisters one day, kid.
Weaving dragons of thread.
I like this one.
We have nothing in common.
She's our sister.
You marry her then.
We'll strengthen the family. Keep our Valyrian blood pure.
She's an idiot.
She's your future queen.
Lionel's strong son's been staring at you since the moment we arrived, Your Grace.
Laris is the new Lord of Harrenhal.
He is a snake, but I feel like you kind of have to appreciate him because he did what he needed to do. He's like a clubfoot. He was never going to get any power anywhere else. So he saw where he could get it and he seized it. And I respect that. See, that's all. You don't need to talk to him. Just be with him. Is this going to make me tear up? Stop it. Oh, that blue on her. The outfits in the show. Is her twin brother? Yeah.
Retrieve your patron.
Okay.
Your girls had a very image of their mother. A comfort and an anguish, as I well remember. You should return with us to King's Landing. There's a place for you in my court. That's something you should need.
I need nothing.
What about your girls? You can't neglect them. I feel like that's what he's gonna do.
Brother!
Jeez!
Get to bed.
This scene is so dark. I don't know if it's just what I'm watching it on, but it's almost completely pitch black besides the sky. And then I can see like the reflection off some of their hair. I made it a little bit brighter, so now I can see what's up.
Lena needed our maesters. Mayhaps the gods have scorned us for our insatiable pride.
The crown was yours. Is it such a terrible thing for your husband to wish to win it back?
I gave up the idea of wearing a crown a generation ago. It is you, Lord Husband, who refuses to abandon this pursuit, even now at the cost of our children.
Yeah. I hate it when I like almost every character and then they're fighting with each other because I don't want to pick sides because I kind of get where all of them are coming from.
Except Kristen Cole. Fuck him.
And Otto.
I want Driftmark to pass through Lena's line to Baela, true Velaryon blood.
You would have me cast an even darker shadow over those little boys than already exists.
Rhaenyra's children are not of your blood. But Lenazar.
History does not remember blood. It remembers names.
It remembers what men write down in it for people to remember. Or I guess in this universe, what the maesters write down?
Lenor has been restless for years. Now he will be useless. I at least make the effort to maintain appearances. We did try to conceive a child, but to no avail. There was no joy in it.
That's understandable.
I've been alone. You abandoned me.
You were a child.
Yes, I was a child. And look at what my life became without you. Did you love her?
I think he did.
We were happy enough.
Aren't we at his wife's funeral?
I'm no longer a child.
You know, I just don't know how I feel about it because they're so related. Like, so related. What if she gets pregnant and they have a blonde kid? Like, obviously her husband would know it's not his. But if it was blonde, at least it would look a bit more like him since he has the blonde hair also. What is he doing? Is he gonna find a wild dragon? Or he's gonna get killed? I mean, the show is crazy and it could go either way. But he's not afraid. Oh my gosh. He is so tiny compared to that dragon. This kid is very, very brave. Oh! Oh no! Yes! I want him to get this dragon! Fuck his stupid brother! Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I mean, the smell would be terrible. I feel like dragons would smell real bad because they eat meat and their breath would just smell gross. But can you imagine getting up on that thing and flying around? I would hate it. I don't like heights, but I feel like if I did like heights, that would be so cool.
Sylvester!
Look at those wings. Oh no! I would die. That's it. I would die. Oh, seeing that come over the hills, like these hills are mountains, is so hard to tell with how big this dragon is. Oh, you get hit by a bird!
Chase, wake up. Someone stole Vhagar.
Who is it?
Oh, here he is, coming in hot. If you want to watch this and other shows and movies full length, go check out my Patreon. I could be there, you could be there, we could be there together.
It's him. It's me. Vhagar is my mother's dragon. Your mother's dead. She was mine to claim. Then you should have claimed her.
I misunderstood the situation. I didn't know he stole their mother's dragon. I do think that's kind of shit at him now. Yeah, get it. Oh. Yeah, okay, I'll go at him at once. He can't beat you all. I want to cheer this on, but I realize it's little kids beating each other up and I shouldn't. Oh, shit! Oh, gosh!
You'll die screaming in flames just as your father did.
Rude.
My father's still alive. Doesn't know, does he?
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, shit. Never mind, they're kids. They're kids. Bucket sands! Oh my gosh! Allison is gonna freak the fuck out. He deserved it!
I will have answers.
It will heal.
Yeah.
Will it not, Maester?
I mean, he probably won't have the eye though, right?
But the eyes lost your grace.
What is the meaning of this?
At least the two girls were there to also say what happened.
Who did this?
He attacked me. He attacked Bailey.
Oh!
I'm telling the tale. He called us.
Silence! I will have the truth of what happened.
It was my sons who were attacked and forced to defend themselves. The legitimacy of my son's birth was put loudly to question.
Isn't that treasonous?
Where did you hear this lie?
Everyone knows.
Oh my gosh.
Just look at them.
Oh my gosh!
This interminable infighting must cease! All of you! Now make your apologies and show goodwill to one another.
At that point, I don't know what Alicent wanted done, since they cannot actually prove that those are not Rhaenyra and Laenor's kids. The only thing that can be proven is someone was saying Teresa's comments about it.
What would you have me do?
There is a debt to be paid.
I don't want to hurt kids'
I shall have one of
lives.
her son's eyes in return.
No!
If the king will not seek justice, the queen will.
Alicent, I kind of want to be on your side. She didn't see what happened. Oh, Jesus! I guess I don't want to be on your side anymore. You're losing it.
Let her go!
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice? It's trampled under your pretty foot again. And now you take my son's eye.
Exhausting, wasn't it? Hiding beneath the cloak of your own righteousness. But now they see you as you are.
I think this was all taken too far.
It was a fair exchange. I may have lost an eye, but I gained a dragon.
This proceeding is at an end.
I feel like just by looking at her right now, she didn't actually mean to cut her. She doesn't often get to make choices for herself, and I think this was just the wrong choice.
I've conducted myself in a manner unbefitting my station. I lost composure.
But you're upset about your kid.
Gossip speculating that I've gone mad.
I've never seen that side of you, my daughter. I even doubted its existence.
Thanks, Dad.
You have the determination to win it. In time, you and I together will prevail.
I hope there comes a day where she realizes she doesn't need him.
Winning Vhagar to our side. It's worth 1,000 times the price he paid.
Gross. 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 I can't look away. I hate every second of this. My stomach feels gross.
Gods.
He has like no idea what's going on ever.
Is everyone all right? I should have been there.
They should be our house words.
I could not defend my dear sister. I could not defend you.
Aemond called our sons bastards.
Well...
I have failed you, Rhaenyra. Our boys, I do love them.
I know.
Deeply.
That's good.
I had hoped to bear your children. Things might have been different.
I hate the gods for making me as they did.
Oh.
I do not.
Oh.
You are an honorable man. It's a rare thing.
I recommit myself to you and to strengthening our house as we prepare you for your ascension. You deserve better than what I've been.
Aemond is trash. I liked him for a couple seconds until I realized he was fucking around. Stop looking at her. You've already fucked her up enough. Don't trust him. He killed his brother and father.
These are dangerous times.
I feel like she could use him, but she has to be...
The day will doubtless come when I require such a friend.
Yeah, she has to be very careful about how she does it.
With not only skill, but discretion as well.
I shall await your call.
Oh, when that day comes...
I need you, Uncle.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm so sorry, that sentence grosses me out so much. But what about her husband? What about Laenor? What about Laenor?
We could not marry unless Laenor were dead.
I know.
No! Come on! He deserved so much better than you.
There are places across the narrow sea where it doesn't matter what a man's name is. Only how much gold he possesses. A quick death, one with witnesses.
I don't know who that was. Was that just a guard? A watcher or someone?
Who let you in here? Why are you in my father's hall?
I don't want him to die.
I do love Laenor.
Then grant him this kindness.
Kick his ass, Laenor! Where the fuck are the guards?
This will cost Lord Corlys and Princess Rhaenys their only remaining child. The realm will whisper that I was somehow responsible.
Let him whisper.
They didn't show him, but my brain wants to say that that wasn't Laenor that they threw in the fire. And maybe they smuggled Laenor off to a new land. They're like, you're gonna be someone else now? I wanted them to end up together, but I didn't want it to happen like this. And now I'm mad because I can't even be happy about them being together.
I can't enjoy this uncle making out with his wife niece because I'm mad that his wife niece killed her husband cousin.
It is! They smuggled him away! Oh my gosh! I am so happy about that. I'm so happy that he got away. He didn't die. I kind of thought that that's what they were like insinuating, that, you know, you can go to this place with a new name or whatever, that your name doesn't matter. So I'm like, that's what they're gonna do with him. But then the way they played it, I'm like, oh my god, this is like House of Dragons, Game of Thrones. Like, they could have just fucking killed him. Oh my gosh, this show is killing my emotions. I'm like happy, I'm sad, I'm creeped out. Oh, I'm getting mad. Like,
Been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband, Maester.
His neck was slashed by a courser's dagger. He fell overboard into the sea. The wound was severe. Much blood was lost.
The sea snake is strong.
No doubt.
egg? The dragon egg? Ew, I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, it is dragon egg in there. Little baby. He was getting a dragon egg. Is there another child? Oh, that red dress looks so good.
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy. And by extension,
well, I mean...
Jade's, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Vaemond cares only about Driftmark.
Rhaenys flames a cord. She believes we had her son killed so that we might marry.
You did in everyone's eyes, even though you didn't.
House Targaryen, Princess of Dragonstone and heir to the Iron Throne, and her royal consort, Prince Daemon Targaryen.
Welcome back, Princess.
I would say it's nice to be home, but I scarcely recognize it.
We exploit those is contingent on the harbour master's receipts, of which, the Siptons have requested half that.
Was he just sleeping?
Thank you for that exhaustive accounting, Lord Beesbury. I remind you.
Beesbury.
Your guests have arrived, Your Grace.
It was my understanding Lord Corlys wished for his grandson, Lucerys, to succeed him as Lord of the Tides.
Can he command a fleet?
Ability does
Probs
not
not.
alter his claim.
The Crown must choose what is best for the realm.
What grounds could there be
What
for...
indeed, Lord Beesbury? What?
If you want to watch this and other shows and movies full length, go check out my Patreon. I could be there, you could be there, we could be there together. I like her outfit too. The little star thing though, I don't really like that. What is it?
A matter has arisen that requires your attention. It's about the prince.
Oh boy, what is he doing now? Some dumb shit, I'm sure. Oh, it's all cobwebbed. He hasn't been working on it in so long. Can he even get out of bed anymore? I assume the king's not dead, right?
Obviously.
Oh, gross. He might be alive, but he's dead.
Who goes there?
Father.
Who goes there?
Rhaenyra. I'm here with Daemon.
Help me up.
He aged like a squash.
It has been so long.
I'm so gross out. Sorry.
The sea snake has taken a grave wound in battle in the Stepstones. There is a petition to decide upon the succession of Driftmark and the heir to the Driftwood throne. You are to affirm your position for Lucerys.
There's someone we wish to introduce you to.
It's a baby. Did he just say hi? The little baby to say hi? A little blood Babylon.
This is Aegon.
Aegon.
2?
This is
Wait, so now there's double Aegons? Because doesn't Allison have an Aegon?
Now that is a name fit for a king.
Yeah, it is. Oh god, he's dying! He's scaring the kids. They're like, what the hell is this corpse doing?
I'm sorry.
What is happening? Oh boy. What did she do?
Come here, sweetling. I understand you found yourself in some trouble.
What What did she do?
I was fetching the princess's wine, and I put it on his table. I didn't see him. I asked him to stop. Your Grace, you must believe me.
Did her son... I don't know if I want to jump to this conclusion, but it seems like he sexually assaulted this girl. Is that what happened?
Obvious.
It wasn't your fault. I believe you. But what I worry about...
There's always a but.
...is what others might believe. You were alone with the prince, were you not? And no one else saw what happened between the two of you. You told Sir Eric and Talia and now me. And though I believe you were not to blame, others might not be so trusting. They might think you were trying to besmirch the prince, or worse, that you're the sort of girl that might have enticed him in the first place.
So what do you suggest she do, Alicent?
I wasn't dreaming or anything another word to anyone.
I want to believe that she won't harm this girl. Whisk her, or just send her away.
I know you won't.
Okay, she's gonna send her away?
For your troubles.
Is she just trusting this girl to walk away?
Grace.
Oh, okay, so this tea is to make it so if she happened to get pregnant, she won't be pregnant anymore.
It's best to be certain.
Okay. And then money to shut the fuck up. Alright, so I'm glad that Alicent isn't gonna kill her. I thought she was for a second, and I'm like, no, I thought you were better than that.
Aegon!
Get him up! Kick his ass.
What is it?
What is it? That's all you can say for yourself?
Yeah, kid, you're trash.
Diana.
He's not gonna know who that is.
Aegon, the one you said fleeing from your company.
Oh, it's just harmless fun. She didn't...
Ew.
Think of the shame on your wife.
Oh, he's already married?
How can you keep carrying on like this, especially on a day like today?
Ooh! Haha. Jesus.
You are no son of mine.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I did not ask for this.
Neither did
I've
she.
done everything you've asked me to.
Neither did...
And I try so...
Their lives fucking suck.
Never be enough for you or father.
Princess Rhaenyra and Prince Daemon. King Viserys' condition has worsened since you saw him last. It subjects him to considerable pain on the advice of the mace.
It is they who keep him addled on milk of the poppy while the High Towers warm his throne.
For the king's suffering, did the maesters also prescribe the removal of Targaryen heraldry and the installation in its stead of various statues and stars?
Which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
That would be mine.
Oh, Luke, come on.
What's your problem?
Everyone's staring at us. Yeah. No one would question me being heir to Driftmark if I looked more like Sir Laenor Velaryon.
No one would question your claim if you actually had a claim.
Nephews, have you come to train?
No. He's gonna try to hurt one of them.
Hold your nerve, my queen. What we do for the good of the realm.
He may yet live.
But we must be prepared if he does not.
Will you want a child at the command of the greatest fleet in Westeros?
Probably not strategically. Come on.
The next Lord of the Tides will be deeply in your debt, Your Grace.
I don't think it should go to Rhaenyra's kid only based on the fact that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Grandmother?
Rhaena.
Baela said you might be here. She's done well as your ward. Might I speak to the princess alone?
Will you ever tell her that you didn't kill her son, that you sent him off?
You intend to advocate for yourself.
As she should.
This is no fair proceeding. I loved your son. You may not believe it to be true, but I did. I did not order his death, nor was I complicit in it. I swear this to you.
She's not lying.
I'll make you an offer. Back Luke's claim, and let us betroth Laena's children to mine. Baela will be queen of the 7 kingdoms. The seat will pass to her and Lucerys' children in time.
A generous offer.
It's a desperate one.
It does not matter. You can bargain with me all you like. Tomorrow the High Towers land their first blow, and I must stand alone.
I wish she could tell her.
No, it's Rhaenyra, Father. The Song of Ice and Fire, do you believe it to be true? It was our duty to hold the realm united against a common foe. But in naming me heir, you divided the realm. I thought I wanted it. But the burden is a heavy one. If you wish me to bear it, then defend me and my children.
Oh, something tells me I'm not going to want to see this. I'm grossed out already. I feel like they're going to show us his... No, I don't need to see his freaking wounds!
I want to have supper, Otto. The whole of my family are gathered at the Red Keep.
I mean, awkward dinner.
Bring milk of the poppy.
He is going to have this last supper, and then he's just going to be like, peace, and he's going to die.
We gather here with the grim task of dealing with the succession of Driftmark. The Crown will now hear the petition. Sir Vaymond of House Velaryon.
I have spent my entire life on Driftmark defending my brother's seat. I am Lord Corlys' closest kin. The true, unimpeachable blood of House Velaryon runs through my veins.
As it does in my sons, the offspring of Laenor Velaryon.
Do Sir Vaymond the courtesy of allowing his to be heard.
I agree with that. It's what's fair is fair. Let him have his word and you'll have yours.
This is about the future and survival of my house, not yours. I humbly put myself before you as my brother's successor.
I do agree. I think it should be him. But I do understand why it's important for Rhaenyra's son to get it.
Nearly 20 years ago in this fable.
You're gonna be saved by your dad. Now they have to like bow for the 15 minutes it's gonna take him to walk from one side of the room to the other. You guys lost because he's just gonna come in. Nice mask, yes. But yeah, he's just gonna come in and give it to his daughter. Which I get because the prophecy...
I will sit the throne today. Your Grace.
You got this. Oh, that just seems like bad luck. Oh.
Come on. I do not understand why petitions are being heard over a settled succession. The only one present who might offer keener insight, Princess Rhaenys.
Okay. He is just gonna kick it off to his cousin. What will she pick? Who will she pick? Can she pick herself?
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark...
She pick one of the girls?
...pass through Sir Laenor to his true-born son, Lucerys Velaryon. His mind never changed, nor did my support of him. As a matter of fact, the Princess Rhaenyra has just informed me of her desire to marry her sons Jace and Luke to Lord Corlys' granddaughters.
Taking opportunities when you can.
Rhaena.
Love her.
A proposal to which I heartily agree.
Oh, and the little girl, she didn't seem to mind. She had a little smile on her face. I mean, she gets a crown.
I hereby reaffirm Prince Lucerys of House Velaryon and the next Lord of the Tides.
I'm sorry, I know it actually should have went to you because you could defend it properly.
That you dare tell me.
Oh gosh, you're gonna say something treasonous. Please don't say something treasonous. I don't want you to die. I know you love Driftmark.
Is no true
I know,
Velaryon.
but you should stay and guide him. He's gonna need all the help he can get.
You may run your house as you see fit. My house survived the doom.
Oh, I get it.
I will not see it ended on the account of this
bastard, because that's what he is. No, because I don't want him to commit treason. I don't want him to die.
Her children are bastards!
No! You're so right!
She is a whore.
Ooh.
Off with his head!
Oh shit. Oh my. Oh! Did you see the tongue?
He can keep his tongue.
Call the maesters!
Father, please.
How good it is to see you all tonight. Together, this is an occasion for celebration, it seems. My grandsons, Jace and Luke, will marry their cousins, Baela and Rhaena. A toast to the young princes.
All right, toast to the young princesses.
You'll finally get to lie with a woman.
He better watch his back, because it looks like his woman might stab him.
You'll be great.
The faces most dear to me in all the world, yet grown so distant from each other.
Oh yeah, most people in that room hate each other. No, keep it on.
My own face is no longer a handsome one, if indeed it ever was. Let us no longer hold ill feelings in our hearts.
You can't just make it go away.
Set aside your grievances, if not for the sake of the crown, and for the sake of this old man who loves you all so dearly.
I wish to raise my cup to Her Grace the Queen. I love my father. No one has stood more loyally by his side than his good wife. She has tended to him with unfailing devotion, love.
That is true.
And honor. For that, she has my gratitude. And my apology.
Your graciousness moves me deeply, Princess. We're both mothers, and we love our children.
I feel like they could have been on one side.
We have more in common than we sometimes allow. I raise my cup to you. You will make a fine queen.
Man, if their times were just a little more spicy, Alicent and Rhaenyra could have reigned together as queen and queen. They would have done great together.
I regret the disappointment you're soon to suffer.
You're such a knob.
To Prince Aegon and Prince Aemond.
You're f***ing knobs.
I have fond memories of our shared youth. I hope we may yet be friends and allies. To you and your family's good health, dear uncles.
To you as well.
I would like to toast Vela and Rhaena. They'll be married soon. It isn't so bad. Mostly he just ignores you. Except sometimes when he's drunk.
Okay. Aww. Oh, at least he gets to see his family like laughing and smiling and stuff before he passes. 'Cause I'm sure he's letting go real soon.
Final tribute to the health of my nephew, Jace, Luke, and Joffrey. Each of them handsome, strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why? I was merely expressing how proud I am of my family, Mother.
You are walking the line.
Go to your quarters. All of you go.
They look a lot alike. They act a lot alike. Come on.
It's best, I think, if we go back to Dragonstone.
You've only just arrived.
I believe it to be true.
Believe what to be true, my king?
Aegon.
Oh.
His dream. It is true. The prince that was promised. The prince.
Prince Aegon.
To unite the realm against the cold. It is you. You are the one.
Oh boy. But he doesn't think it's you. He thinks you're he thinks you're Rhaenyra.
I understand, my king.
Oh, no more.
Oh, so he's dead, right? Another good episode. I don't know what to say about it. I really just want to, I'm binge watching these right now, so I just want to jump into the next one. Yeah, okay.
Tell no one.
Oh my gosh. This is when the real starting's gonna fight. Did I say that backwards? I don't remember.
Who knows?
My handmaid in Talia. Some of the servants.
How long are they gonna try to keep the king's death a secret?
I saw him last night.
And he told her about the prophecy.
For Aegon to be king.
Oh my gosh. How long is she gonna pretend he's alive? They have to tell him now, right? Okay. Okay.
The king is dead. We grieve for Viserys the Peaceful. Now, with his last breath, he impressed upon the queen his final wish that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
That is not what happened. If you want to watch this and other shows and movies full length, go check out my Patreon. I could be there, you could be there, we could be there together.
We may proceed now with the full assurance of his blessing on our long-laid plans.
As we've previously discussed, now.
Oh my gosh, they've been planning this for a while? Okay. He didn't know about this, it seems like.
Small counts have been planning secretly to install my son without me.
To hear that you are plotting
to replace the king.
Oh my god, Lord Beesbury's gonna get killed.
I have known Viserys longer than any who sit at this table, and I will not believe that he said this on his deathbed, alone with only the boy's mother as a witness. By all accounts.
Do you see Sir Kristen come up behind him? Oh my gosh.
I will have no part.
He just killed him by accident? How do you accidentally force someone down that hard? But it did seem like an accident, right?
Has it come to this? Lord Commander, enough.
No!
Let us have Lord Beesbury removed.
The door remains shut until we finish our business.
It's kind of understandable. You don't want anyone coming in or anyone going out. You don't want any news seeping out, but I also wouldn't want to sit there with a dead body. This is where we're at now.
Books of Rhaenyra? You mean to imprison her?
She and her family will be given the opportunity to publicly swear obeisance to the new king.
She'll never bend the knee.
I don't believe Alicent wants Rhaenyra dead. I blame both their fathers for this. Rhaenyra's father was too peaceful, and Alicent's father is too much of a user. He just uses everybody.
The king wouldn't wish for any
But the king did not wish for the murder of his daughter. He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
And yet...
One more word, and I'll have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall.
Lord Commander Westerling, take your knights to Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean.
Oh my god, you're gonna try to... I respect you for that. I knew he wasn't gonna do it.
I am Lord Commander of the King's Guard. I recognize no authority but the King's. I have no place here.
Where is Aegon?
It's on his fuck shit again.
Not here. What's happened?
Your father.
There is a beast beneath the boards.
Oh, my dearest love.
She sees things, right? Like, she's not normal.
Where's the prince? I do not know. Take no one else but your brother. Bring him to me and me alone, Sir Eric.
Oh no, I didn't even realize they locked her in her room. You definitely know something's wrong then. They're just gonna like lock everyone up that they think would be on Rhaenyra's side.
God.
Hey, you see this awesome picture? I got it from Movie Palette. They go through the whole entire movie, and in every single scene, the most like noticeable color, they take out that color and they put it into this in order. So it's like the whole movie. If you want one of your very own, you can use my code for 15% off.
Prince Aegon's not to be found within the castle walls, Your Grace.
Aegon must be found, and he must be brought to me. The very fate of the Seven Kingdoms depends on it.
I'll come with you. Cole needs me, Mother.
I hope they find him before Eric finds him and brings him to Otto. It's the same place Daemon took Rhaenyra.
At least that's what.
Sometime last night we misplaced our drinking companion.
The prince is not here.
Where is he?
His tastes are known to be less discriminating.
Meaning what?
I don't know.
You once swore your banners to Rhaenyra. You must now pledge them to the future king.
I must confer first with my house on this matter.
You'll not leave this room without declaring your intention.
I will not bend the knee.
I don't know if they're just scared or if they actually truly believe.
House Fell
I know some of them are definitely scared.
keeps its sworn oath to the princess.
You guys are probably gonna die. Or they're just gonna be imprisoned with the other people downstairs.
Long live the king.
This show is so frustrating because there's so many trash people. It's why the only people that can take down the dragon is the house. They said it in the first episode and I'm like, how are they gonna do that? And they are doing it and it is every step of the way. It is so frustrating because it's like you're your own ruin, and I knew that going into this. What is happening? Oh, are they making these children fight? Oh no.
They have them grow the nails and file the teeth. Makes them more formidable. Prince Aegon spends many a night in this place.
Oh, okay.
You see now. Aegon. One of many, I'd wager.
What do you mean Aegon's one of many, I wager? Did he buy that kid or did he birth that kid? Or did he father that kid to raise it to put it in the ring? Is Aegon gonna be a huge monster? Probs.
It is I, the younger brother, who studies history and philosophy. It is I who trains with the sword, who rides the largest dragon in the world. It is I who should be...
Don't say the word.
I'm next in line to the throne. Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
You trying to get out? You faked it. You're like, I'm loyal. And now you're like, JK LOL. But I kind of don't hate you for it. How else do you get the f out of there?
We swore an oath of service until death.
I can take you to Prince Aegon. She'll trust this to the hand of the king only. I think he will wish to hear what the White Worm can tell him.
No! No! He was so close to getting out!
He was fleeing from the gate. A warning for the princess, I'd wager.
What say you? Where were you going then with such urgency?
You had all that walk all the way up there to try to think of an excuse, and you didn't think of one?
You did well, Lord Harris.
I'm in my duty, my Lord Hand.
You've spent many hours with the Queen of late.
There's no reason those hours cannot, in the end, benefit you.
Ah! Sorry, it was just gross.
I will do you the considerable courtesy of assuming there is a good reason for the outrage of my treatment here this morning. The king.
Yep.
And you're usurping the throne. It was my husband's dying wish. Believe it or no. I came here to ask your support.
I mean, even if Aegon's king, it still kind of follows the prophecy of a Targaryen sitting on the throne.
Rhaenyra's heirs are none of yours.
She's not stupid. She knows this.
The word of my house is not fickle. You, more than any soul alive, understand what I say now. You should have been queen. We may guide the men that do, away from violence and sure destruction, and instead toward peace.
But can you do that with your son? Can you guide Aegon towards peace?
You are wiser than I believed you to be. And yet you toil still in service to men. You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
You could do like Cersei and just go take it.
I'll leave you with your thoughts.
I would support Alicent trying for the throne much more than her trying to put her son on the throne.
You yourself are the mysterious White Worm, I take it.
My condolences on the passing of your king.
She's not an idiot. She has ears everywhere.
The prince is in Flea Bottom when no one is to be trusted.
Where's the prince?
I want an end to the savage use of children in Flea Bottom.
It's not much to ask for.
I look into it. You have my word.
Wow, her request was so reasonable. Oh, the prince. Why is he just creeping under there?
Your grandfather, the Hand, will meet you outside the city walls.
No! You're too messed up to get away from them. Oh.
I do regret this, friend.
Are they running together? Okay, I wasn't sure if they were running together or if he was running away from him. I don't quite understand why Aegon didn't want to be found. Or why he doesn't want to be king. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to be king, but I don't know why. Oh gosh. Is he gonna kill him? Are they tickling each other?
I was hoping you disappeared.
Is our father truly dead?
Yes. And they're going to make you king.
Oh.
Where's your brother, huh?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
Let me go!
He is not, yeah, so he's not suited.
Let me go. We'll find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
I think you'd have to kill him. And he seems like the type to kill his brother. He looks so much like Daemon.
None of this is a game.
And yet you treat it as one.
She has to because that's the only thing you taught her.
Whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
Oh, our hearts were never one. I see that now. Rather, I've been a piece that you moved about the board.
If that is true, then I made you Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
She didn't want that. She never wanted that.
I wanted whatever you impressed upon me to want.
I understand your squeamishness.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness. I have Aegon. We'll proceed now as I see fit.
And who's going to be hand to the king?
We will send terms to Rhaenyra on Dragonstone. True terms, such that she may accept without shame. My husband would have desired this mercy be shown to his daughter.
You look so much like your mother in certain lights.
Lord Larys.
I have found out something you should know.
He's just going to report everything back to her dad. But of course she doesn't know that.
Your father, the Hand, found Aegon first. There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Your father knows this.
And this weaver watches me.
One of the little spiders is your lady-in-waiting. There are more like her. Even I do not know their number.
That's why Talia was taken to the dungeons?
It must be taken out at the head. When the queen dies, the bees fly without purpose.
I assume this task falls within your expertise.
Of course.
If you wish it.
Okay. Could you not? Thank you. Guess that's what you get, Allison. You're giving away that foot content for free. Oh boy.
With me, princess.
We're getting her out of here?
Let this treachery stand.
Does she want to go with him? It seems like it. I mean, I would just to be safe. Oh, this is where Daemon first took Rhaenyra out? So the random fires around the town, was that where each of like the spiders were? And they're burning them down?
If I could get to the dragon pit, then...
No, they'll expect you there, princess.
But her dragon.
No, come.
Oh, she got pushed away from him? Did they get separated?
Have the decency to look grateful.
But he's not. The same thing that was done to you. A bunch of choices that were not his.
My father never wanted this.
That's not true. With his final breath, he whispered to me that you should take his place on the throne.
Do not toy with me, mother.
I speak the truth.
Do you love me?
Oh, they're bringing everyone back to the castle? They need the king to be crowned in front of everybody. Okay. Is this the dragon ring?
Viserys the Peaceful is dead. He whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fun. You get to walk under all the swords. He makes me nervous.
May the crown lift her shining.
Is she gonna be able to go down and get her dragon? Oh man.
Aegon the king.
I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Next episode has to pop off. It's the last episode. She got her dragon? Is that what he... She's going home. But that also seems like a wicked bad omen to everyone else that witnessed this and didn't die, that on the day their king got crowned, a dragon attacked. When Rhaenyra was supposed to be queen. Yes. Oh my gosh, her armor. They're trying to stop people from escaping. Why? She could waste all of them right now, and I just don't think she will, but she could. And I kind of wish. I kind of wish. That was probably the most terrifying moment of their lives. But you remember, she let you live when she did not need to. She could have taken you all out. Went and got Rhaenyra, brought her right back. Oh my gosh, you guys got so lucky. Oh, and it's over. That was wicked good. I'm wicked excited for the next episode. It's like the last episode of this season. Going through this, like, I had a mid-panic this episode because I'm like, I was confused. I'm like, they're not battling. Like, what is happening? But then I remember there's gonna be a season 2. So that's why it's a little slower right now. Ah, her dress.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he?
Oh.
Grandsire was the greatest sailor who ever lived. I'll just ruin everything. I don't want Driftmark.
I was frightened. I wasn't ready to be Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. It was my duty. I had to earn my inheritance.
He doesn't want it.
Not so perfect.
I am anything but.
Yeah, she's made a lot of mistakes.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback.
She
urgently requests an audience with you and Princess.
She's gonna be... Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All right, it's about to happen. Things are about to happen. I'm excited, can't you tell? If you want to watch this and other shows and movies full length, go check out my Patreon. I could be there, you could be there, we could be there together.
Viserys is dead.
Yeah. But there's more.
There is more. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
They crowned him. How long ago?
A day passed, perhaps 2. I was made a prisoner in my quarters while the Queen made her preparations. The High Septon crowned Aegon in the Dragon Pit. I witnessed it myself just before I fled on Meleys.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne, and you could have burnt more for it.
But that war is not mine to begin. I only rushed this warning to you out of loyalty to my husband and to my house.
I love her.
The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra.
It seems like she's due any day. Or is she gonna lose this one? I don't know. Ugh. Oh no.
Baby's coming.
And she needs to leave. How many days will it take them to get there? Will it be days?
This should not be happening.
Oh no.
It is happening.
I want patrols along the island's perimeter, looking for any small ships that might set ashore.
I feel like you should bring your kids inside. They shouldn't be near the coast.
Your lady mother needs to see you.
Now.
Both of you.
Your grandsire, King Viserys, has passed.
Viserys?
She's doing the most right now.
Aegon has been crowned king. Viserys! Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
I'll fly to the Riverlands myself and affirm Lord Tully's support.
You will do no such thing. My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
The Ravens, Lord Artemis. Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty.
How do you speak up? He's just a boy. But you have to, because it's your duty.
Do you acknowledge the true line of succession?
Yes. Yes, my prince.
Which is?
Princess Rhaenyra.
So I'm presenting you with a choice.
Oh boy. Make your choice wisely.
Swear anew your oath to Rhaenyra as your queen.
These scenes are a little too graphic. Oh man. the littlest one is so cute.
I mean no harm, brothers. I swear to ward the Queen.
He brought her the crown.
And give my blood for hers.
My queen.
She has the crown. Oh boy, we're putting our pieces on the board. Incredible.
Your Grace.
Wine, my queen.
Thank you, Rhaena. What is our standing?
We have 30 knights, 100 crossbow men, and 300 men-at-arms.
We already have declarations from Celtigar and Staunton, Massey, Darkland, and Barrymon.
My Lady Mother was in Arran. The Vale will not turn cloak against their own kin.
I've already sent ravens to Lord Grover.
I'm going to treat with him myself.
House Stark, the North will follow.
Lord Boros Baratheon will need to be reminded of his father's promises. What news from Driftmark?
The Velaryon fleet is in my husband's yoke. He decides where they sail.
Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria. Dragons.
Go wipe them out.
We have Cyrax, Caraxes, and Meleys. Your sons have Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxes. Baela has Moondancer.
Daemon, none of our dragons have been to war.
There are also unclaimed dragons.
And who is to ride them?
Dragonstone has 13 to their 4.
A ship has been sighted offshore. A lone galleon flying a banner of a three-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers. Sight the skies.
Otto himself went? I'm surprised.
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent, mother of King Aegon, second of his name. Where is the princess?
Here comes the queen. Oh, love that choice. We've seen this scene play out before. Wow, this is so cool.
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm Queen Rhaenyra now.
I would be so fine if she just let her dragon kill them all.
He's offering terms. His Grace will confirm your possession of Dragonstone. It will pass to your true-born son, Jacaerys, upon your death. Jacaerys will be confirmed as the legitimate heir to Driftmark. Your sons, by Prince Daemon, will also be given places of high honor at court.
You are no more hand than this king. King traitor.
Is that the page she ripped out of the book?
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
I think we should have at least just killed Otto.
The simple truth is this. We have more dragons than Aegon.
Viserys spoke often of the Valyrian histories. I know them well. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone. My father's dead, and he chose me as his successor. To defend the realm, not cast it headlong into war.
The enemy have declared war.
Clear the room. If you could take the Iron Throne without putting Otto Hightower's head on a spike, would you?
Are you not angry?
A song of ice and fire. What? The coming war against the darkness in the north, the Conqueror's dream. Viserys shared it with me when he named me heir.
My brother was a slave to his omens.
Okay.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
I never told you.
That's what I suspected, and then I got taken by even more surprised when he grabbed her throat. Yeah, he was never going to be the heir.
I've had men whipped for falling asleep on their watch.
You abandoned me.
Yeah, for like 6 years.
We lost callers. We.
Heedless ambition has always been a Velaryon weakness. Our pursuit of the Iron Throne is at an end.
We shall declare for no one.
Can you? What do you?
To high tide, to be content with our grandchildren.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne. Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
Rhaenyra was complicit in our son's death.
She saved him. They just don't know that.
Girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present. Every man standing round the painted table urges her to plunge the realm into war. Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Lord of the Tides! Lord Corlys Velaryon!
I'm very sorry about your father, Princess. He was a good man.
Those girls are so cute.
Your father's realm was one of justice and honor. Our houses are bound by common blood. This high tower treason cannot stand. You have the full support of our fleet and house.
Good. I mean, I figured, but still good.
You honor me, Lord Corlys.
He really does.
Princess Rhaenys. I made a promise to my father to hold the realm strong and united. If war's first stroke is to fall, it will not be by my hand.
You do not mean to act.
Taking caution does not mean standing fast. I wish to know who my allies are before I send them to war.
The consequence of my near demise is that we now control them.
Oh my gosh.
The narrow sea is ours. We can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
I should take Maelys and patrol the gullet myself.
If we're to have enough swords to surround King's Landing, we must first secure the support of Winterfell, the Eyrie, and Storm's End.
I'll prepare the ravens, Your Grace.
We should bear those messages.
Yeah.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens.
And just show good faith. Yeah.
Send us.
Very well. Prince Jacaerys will fly north.
This is a really good, like, circle.
Prince Lucerys will fly south to Storm's End and treat with Lord Boros Baratheon. It's been said that as Targaryens, we are closer to gods than to men. The Iron Throne puts us a touch closer, perhaps. If you take this errand, you go as messengers, not as warriors.
Smart.
You must take no part in any fighting.
I swear it.
I swear it.
Storm's End is a short flight from here.
He just looks so nervous.
Lord Boros is an eternally proud man. You'll be honored to host a prince of the realm.
Who's taking the third? Because they mentioned 3 houses. This dragon's so little, but still so big. I know he said they have 13 dragons to bring to war, but how are they going to control the dragons that have no riders? Can you take control of more than one dragon at a time? Oh gosh, look at his teeth! Alright, kid. Do your stuff.
I bring a message to Lord Boros from the Queen.
Prince Lucerys Velaryon.
I brought you a message from my mother, the Queen.
Earlier this day, I received an envoy from the king.
Come on, you got this.
What's your mother's message? Where's the bloody maester?
Oh, he can't read?
Remind me of my father's oath. King Aegon at least came with an offer for a marriage pact. Which one of my daughters will you wed?
I'm not free to marry. I'm already betrothed.
Go home, pup.
I shall take your answer to the Queen, my lord.
Did you really think that you could just fly about the realm, trying to steal my brother's throne at no cost?
I will not fight you.
Oh, because he swore that he wouldn't.
I want you to put out your eye. It's payment for mine.
No.
Not here.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, boss!
Not in my hall! Take Prince Lucerys back to his dragon. Now.
I'm worried about where that other dragon is. Here it comes. Oh my gosh, that dragon is massive. Aemon's trash. All of Alicent's kids are trash besides her little girl. Dragon's much more agile and small. I want him to get away. I don't really want either of them to die right now. Oh! Oh, wow. It'd be so cold up there, but wow. You just started war. He killed the messenger. He definitely just started a war. Oh my gosh. She's gonna burn them all. No! No! That was in the first season! That was wicked good. Can't wait until next season. I'm so glad. I think it's only gonna be 2 seasons, so next season should just be, I guess, the war. This show was great. It's a wicked pleasant, like, second series from the Game of Thrones world that doesn't always work out right. Huge fan of Harry Potter, but Fantastic Beasts. That series sucks. I'm glad that this one wasn't like that, like where the second series or whatever that they put out. It's great. This show, oh my gosh, I just can't wait till next season. I really hope we get it next year and they don't push it out like another year after that. Let me know what you guys think about it down below.